I lost my damn internet. I lost my damn internet. I lost my goddamn internet. I lost my bloody internet, man. Hold on. Pop, 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 pop. I'm on a party. Yeah, Dominic, I send you a friend request, but nothing's showing up. I'm not sure why. I have no ID. No ID. No ID. Ah. I have no ID. Ah. Do you have a PlayStation, or did you just make a PlayStation account without a PlayStation? Maybe you have to have a PlayStation registered in order for this to work. I don't know. Because I don't think you have a PlayStation, right? You just have Xbox. I mean, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. Welcome back,
You,
Cameron.
yeah, you got the internet back?
Yes, sir. Let me see if they can hear you.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just, yeah, I got my internet back.
What do you guys got? Some kind of tornadoes going down there? They knocked down the internet, or?
It's a ginger hog, man. Ginger hog tornado. Hold on. So I'm just listening to myself right now. Let's see. Let me see. Here we go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me.
Oh yeah, I can
I'm
hear you.
telling,
It's all good.
I'm
It's all
telling,
good.
I'm telling Brandon to come back.
Oh look, Ginger Hog hit a dislike, or his Katie hit a dislike.
So my
Come
brother
on,
just
yeah, Ginger Hog. Come on, dude.
let me see. I don't know.
My patience running thin, man. You got maybe an hour and a half to get your ugly fat ass Ginger Hog fucking ass with your disgusting mouth and come here and apologize. If you can't fucking do that, then forever hold your fucking peace, and I'm done with you.
What's up, Dominic?
Yeah, because we're tired of you,
Hello.
dude. Everyone's fucking tired of you, dude. Our patience running very fucking thin with you. We don't give a fuck about your excuses. I don't give a fuck if your car broke down or if your mo
I
fucking
don't think he
pad
even
ran out
has a
of.
car.
I don't give a fuck if your moped ran out of fucking juice and you have to fucking drag that shit and push it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Pull somewhere, find a coffee, internet, whatever, and just log in and get your sorry ass here with your big fat ass ginger hog ass and with your disgusting ginger hog mouth. Apologize to Brendan 24 fucking times. Apologize. And if you can't do that shit in about an hour and a half, then I could give a fuck less. To me, you might as well not even exist, dude. You could be fucking a dust in the fucking wind for all I fucking care, dude. I'll forget about you like as if you never existed. To me, you're gonna be like a fucking forest in the tree. Forest for the trees. You might as well be a forest for the fucking tree.
Damn.
Dominic, I use the PS app as well. I use it all the time. It works great.
Uh, I send my friend request, but nothing's showing up. I don't know. I mean, Dominic, why don't you send me a friend request? I mean, you know my PlayStation name. Just send me a friend request, dude.
Oh, he wants to come in the party chat?
Yeah. Just send me a friend request, dude. Uh, I think everybody knows what my. I'm pretty sure by now everybody should know. It's Edo79, right?
EDO79.
Yeah, EDO79. It's like a Brazilian Edo, or it could be Japanese Edo.
Actually, Edo is something we eat here in South America. It's there's my
Nice.
parents
All
make it.
them
Edo.
chicas Latinas gonna eat me. Oh, nice.
Oh God.
I just ordered something, some chicken wings from delivery dudes. They're gonna deliver me
Nice.
some ginger hog kebabs. Yeah, so when I think of you, Ginger Hog, I'll think of you as a kebabs, when I'm eating it. You know. That's what I think of you. So if you can show up tonight to be a man enough to fucking apologize, dude, you are as good as a Ginger Hog kebab, like with some onions, onion rings and shit like that. Because I really, to me, you're like a forest for the trees. You might as well be a fucking ghost or werewolf or a Dracula, or I don't know, like a mosquito flying in the air. I could give a fuck less about you, dude. I'm tired of you. Man the fuck up and apologize to everybody. Pay and apologize. And if you can't do that, it's over, dude. I promise you, Cameron's not gonna give a fuck. He's not gonna bother me about you, letting me know what fucking videos you made. Brenda's not gonna give a fuck about letting me know what fucking videos you made. You have a huge list of people you need to apologize, including Mamba Man. I mean, so many. Emma, you need to make a video for every single person to apologize. It's not just that you have to apologize here and pay for it. I'm making it so fucking difficult for you. You also have to make a video on every and each individual to apologize separately. Yes, I'm giving you the harshest of a fucking sentence. Yes, I'm gonna be a harsh fucking judge. If you even want to say hi to me, because in about an hour and a half, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna filter you out as if I never met you. When somebody asks me about Anthony, I say who? Anthony Hopkins? Who? Who are you talking about? Sir Anthony Hopkins? Like who? Antonio Montana? Who are you talking about? Bishop? Who? What? Huh? Who? Who's that? Who? Who's Bishop? Exactly. You send me a request. Let me see. Oh, there we go. It's Dominic. He wants to be my friend. There you go. Now I just have to add you. I just have to add you, my friend.
Making a coffee, so if you're hearing a noise, that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you're gonna hear me also. You're gonna hear me eating pretty soon because I have to go grab something from delivery dudes. You guys have delivery dudes over there?
no, we use Uber Eats.
Well, it's the sign of the same thing. I can see them driving.
Yeah.
I can see if they stop by a hooker street to get some hookers before they come here with the food. That's unacceptable. You're gonna get your blowjob later, dude. You have to deliver the fucking food, man. Then pay for the hooker and get a blowjob. I don't like my food being delivered after the blowjob, man. This fucking nasty motherfucker is Cameron, right? Do
Yep.
that shit later, right? Do that shit later
On your own time.
on your own fucking time and bring that shit now. And don't put your fucking marijuana mixed up with my fucking food, man. All right? All the smell of marijuana. I don't like my dude. I don't want my chicken wings to smell like fucking marijuana. All right? Don't do that shit either. These stupid fucks, man, here. Because I do live in ghetto and get some ghetto motherfuckers delivering that shit to me, man. Anyway, hold on. Let me add him to the
Okay.
party. You're living in a white trash, central redneck area there.
Yeah.
They're gonna smell like a ginger hog piss in the trash. Oh, smell burnt of what? Like the shotgun shellings being out there emptied in the back of the flatbed truck. You got all them
Oh, I
rednecks out
seen that.
there shooting. Right, all them rednecks with the fucking Confederate flags out there and the Trump flags shooting out there, and eating the fucking alligators meat. Yeah, they eat
Huh.
alligators over there. Yeah, yeah. It tastes like a chicken, they say. All right,
I
let me
haven't
add you.
before.
Let me add you, dude. Welcome to Florida, Cameron. The Florida man. Florida's fucked up, man. Trust me. Trust me, Cameron. You have no idea. The kind of crazy shit that happens here. Let me add him. I know you believe all of that, man. I know you do.
Oh yeah.
Nothing's gonna shock you. I know that.
The thing is I might get along with them.
All right, let me add him. It's Dominic. Dominic. It's Dominic. Let me add him. It's
I'm gonna
Dominic.
upload this video I just recorded to YouTube for the first time in a long time.
Oh, I think he blocked me. No, did he? Oh, fuck. No, not you. I think the other guy. Uh,
I just defeated Nidhogg.
it's Dominic. Hold on, let me see. It's but it says you're offline. I cannot add you. Oh, you already added, dude. So you're good. Yeah, man. Join in.
He might be learning how to use it if it's his first time using the
Yeah,
app. Like
yeah,
how
yeah,
to.
man. Anyway, you were part of it, man. You're in there.
All right. There it is. Nidhogg.
It says you're part of it. So add players. Yeah, it says you're already in it.
Share to your YouTube.
It's Dominic. Yeah, you're already in. This player has already been added, so you're good. Come on, baby, light my fire. All right, Anthony, man, I'm really once I finish my ginger hog kebabs, chicken wings, but I'm gonna think of them as a ginger hog kebabs. When I finish eating them, if you don't show up and apologize, that's it, man. Time for me to snap my fingers and filter you out for good, like for good, for good. I won't even give a shit about you, dude. I'll take a shit and I'm gonna watch that other girl. I like drinking water or something when I'm sitting in the toilet. No offense, but I
Yeah,
like
the
her. I'm
Twitch
simply
girl?
saying, I'm like, Cameron knows what I'm talking about.
Is that Twitch girl?
I might even listen. I might even become her simp. I might even become her OnlyFans. I might even try to bring her on
Oh
the
god.
podcast. She's in LA, right? I think she's in LA. I think she is, and she seems like a cool chick. Somebody we can bring on the podcast, right? Who's not gonna be. She's not woke. She doesn't care about all this bullshit. You know, you can talk to her about pornography and all that shit, right? Just
Oh
doing a
yeah, yeah.
fuck.
I know
She
lots
doesn't
of
give a
girls like
fuck.
that. That's what I'm saying. When I
Yeah,
hear people telling me that you shouldn't say this, and I don't know, I feel strange because everybody who I know, they're like me, and I call them the normal people. It's like yeah, we could talk about even. It's like people think girls don't jerk off or masturbate or girls don't watch porn. For which kind of girls do you know? Fuck, every girl I know
I mean,
watches porn.
okay,
You
if
know what I
people
mean?
don't believe that, go to My Free Cams, which is the United States website, not the fucking Alive Jasmine, which is that the European shitty ass fucking website. I'm talking about go to My Free Cams, which is here in California. Yeah, I even know the guy who runs that shit. But he doesn't want to come on the podcast because he's busy. I was like, whatever. But I even know the guy who's running that shit, like who has that. I mean, he said, "Hey man, I want to give you some." It's like, dude, I don't have time. Like, I don't care, dude. I said, I'm busy with the YouTube and all that. He says, but dude, maybe you should come in. And I was like, fine, whatever. Then use create account. So he created some account about me and all that, and he says I'm gonna call you Ed Hardy or some shit. I'll put it out there. I was like, whatever, I don't care, dude. And all of a sudden, dude, I see like a bunch of like chicks like started messaging me and shit. I said, fuck you, bro. I said, fuck you, man. Why did you do that shit? I says, but you said no. I said I didn't want it. I said, but why did you do it? He says he needs it for the traffic. I says he can help me drive the traffic to get these webcam models to attract him. I says, fine, dude, whatever, you know, because he feels like I owe him a favor because I used to uh, I used to work for him back in the days when he used to run this uh, partnership website with Vivid. You know the Vivid Entertainment
Oh yeah, of course I know them.
back in early 2000, and I was basically the guy who was updating the thumbnails. I was updating. It's called like Foxzilla or something. I don't know, but he was also in partnership with Vivid because a lot of Vivid links were there, and the Vivid was hurting. They weren't able to sell the DVDs. I even met the guy and when I was in Las Vegas, AVN, with him. I just kind of said hi and all that. The guy who is the CEO of the Vivid Entertainment, um, and basically how it worked is we would the Vivid would give us the links, like a little promo videos, like a 2 minute, 3 minute. Like they don't show you the full video, right? You don't get to see the final ejaculation, all that shit, right? I don't want to go into much
Yeah.
detail, but you know what I mean. So you just see
Yeah.
little bits and pieces, right? Little like cut short. So my job was to edit those videos, and then I would put them, and then I would put them on there onto this whatever he was called. I think Fuckzilla or something that we had with a FUK, Fuckzilla, FUK, Fuckzilla. It was like a free. It is free, but it's not technically free because you're still clicking on the ads, and that's how you're making the money, and that's how the Vivid was getting the money as well, and getting the recognition because people would go and click on their website and buy the DVDs. Like they see a little promo clip, right? And when they see the little promo clip, then they want to buy the DVD, right? So they would go in
Yeah.
and buy the DVD because they were hurting because of the internet. Internet was blowing up in early 2000, and everybody was watching free porn on the internet. Nobody was like uh, buying DVDs anymore. You know what I mean? Uh, so this is what I was basically doing for him. But now he sold that. When he sold the website in 2003, then he got into some other things, doing some other stuff, and then he got into the webcams, and that's where this whole thing. He bought this My Free Cams from this Russian guy in Los Angeles that created it, and then now he's running it. So it's in long story short. But anyway, so yeah, go to My Free Cams. So there you go. But make sure you pay. So it's gonna go to My Free Cams. You can go right now and check it out. Um, so I'm open about this. I don't give a fuck because I work all kind of jobs, you know. So
Oh yeah, like
I
20
mean,
years ago,
yeah,
I worked in an adult store. Like 20 years ago, I was like the guy who was like people would come and they would rent the movies, right?
yeah.
So I remember like at that time, a lot of my friends weren't working. We were still young, and I remember my friend Charlie, he was the only other friend working. And no, actually I was working, but then I had like there was like a second job. I remember there like I used to play video games. I told you I grew up playing Street Fighter. And next to the plaza where we used to all play, the next plaza over, there used to always be there was a porn store, right?
Yeah.
And I remembered, I used to go there because I think, like you said, back then there was no internet, so you had to rent a movie or whatever. So I remember the guy that worked there, he was like an older white guy, and I remember I went in there and he had a fucking
I'll
sign,
be right back, guys. Dinner.
looking for help or wanted or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking maybe I'll get myself, a little fucking part-time job or whatever. And this guy, I remember when I met him, he's like, well, we pay. He like, he doesn't want to pay taxes, so he's like, I'll pay you cash, kind of thing. So for me, that was okay. So, and it was like part time, just the weekends. And I remember that was like a funny job, like that guy. I mean, you're not gonna tell your parents that you're working in a porn store, but you tell your friends. And I was like, tell my buddies, I work at the porn store across the street from the arcade, bro. I'm there on the weekends from like fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon to fucking 11 at night, Saturday and
Yeah.
Sundays. But I would see some strange shit. I would like some funny incidents would happen in that place, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember I remember when I
People
was working
jerking
there.
off in there and shit like that.
Yeah, but not only that, but I remember the first time when I
Yeah.
was the guy behind the booth. So when somebody was renting a movie or
Uh-huh.
buying something, they come to me to pay for it, right? So I remember there was an Italian guy. It was two of us working, but he trained me. And I remember
Uh-huh.
this guy, like, he was so nice and everything, but I could tell the guy was like street, just like me, right? So when I met the guy, he was like older than me, but I remember now the guy when like after the owner came, like the owner of the store, he hired me and he's like, okay, this is Nick or whatever the fuck I forget what his name was. He's gonna train you and you're gonna, he's gonna teach you what to do. So I remember
Yeah.
once the owner left, the guy Nick was already showing me all the fucking illegal shit he was doing in the store. Like he had fucking people bringing him fucking blow, and I'm thinking, and yeah, and back then, back then, the only thing that I had ever done was I smoked a joint a couple of times with my buddies, right?
Everybody
So
does
actually,
that, man. Cannabis. You know how many
yeah,
times
so
I've done cannabis? A million fucking times in
yeah,
2000.
but
Oh.
but exactly. So at this point, I was like 19, 20 years old, barely, right? So I remember I'd never
Yeah.
seen like I'd never seen cocaine in real, like blow. And this guy is like, he's telling me, yeah, he's like, fucking, some of these guys come in, I give them free movie, they give me some fucking blow. I'm thinking, what the fuck, you know? But the guy was so fucking cool. Like, I liked him. I'm like, holy shit, me and the guy got along. And he's like, man, if you want to take some of the fucking porn movies at home, and if you want to fucking bootleg them, whatever, you can do that, right? It was cool. And then I remember the first time when I was working. I was sitting there, and I remember, like, when you work in a porn store, there's a lot of things, you know, like regular people don't see. And I remember, and you have to keep like your composure. You're trying not to laugh or be like. But I remember there was this black guy. He came in there and like fucking, you know, he was like fucking macho, and he came into the store, and he was looking around or whatever. And then the guy, and I'm sitting there, and then the guy comes up to me, and he's got like a fucking giant dildo. He's buying the fucking dildo. He puts the dildo and he's fucking buying it. I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck, you know? And he looks at me, he goes, "Oh, I'm buying it for my girlfriend." I'm thinking,
Oh yeah,
really?
sure.
I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she should come in and check it herself. Usually girls they do
Yeah.
that themselves.
He's buying it for himself, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, you know. But
Because
you
they're
know,
gonna be
and
using
especially,
it, right? Because they want to see if it fits, if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
something
yeah.
they want.
Yeah.
So you can't buy it for her. It means you're using it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I remember I was like a fucking 19-year-old kid. So to me, this was fucking funny, you know. I wasn't like, you know, like later on, and especially, yeah, back then, you know, things were different, you know, back then in the fucking late 90s, you know. So, and I remember, and like to me, like the shit I saw in that store was like fucking,
It's
was like really
hilarious.
really, yeah, it's so fucking funny, you know. But yeah, there's lots, and I remember and even when I stopped working, then I got older. I used to go to some fucking porn stores, and I remember I walk in there and I see a fucking hot chick working, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is fucking amazing, you know. If she's working here, it means she's into porn and shit too, you know. She
Oh
had
yeah.
like tattoos. She looked like one of these hot chicks you see on Ink Master, you know. And she's like, yeah, she's into porn, and
See,
and
to
she was so
me and you, this is normal. Like what I'm trying, people
yeah,
who are watching this, like this is normal, dude. I mean, this is how it is. Like, and in Europe,
yeah,
it's even more normal. It's like it's all legal. This is nothing like unless you're doing some illegal shit. That's a different story, right?
yeah.
Without somebody's consent, like they didn't sign a contract. Do you know how long it takes just to do a scene? I spoke
Oh
to the
yeah,
guy who
over
did
and
it.
over and over.
Dude, they have to be tested like bi-weekly. They have to be tested for the STDs and all that shit. And they also have to sign all these contracts, legal contracts within the California law, statute law, right? And every county has a different like statute. So they always like in LA County is a little bit more like porn friendly and shit like that. But like
Yeah.
there's a certain statute laws and county laws that you have to go ahead, that you have to sign and all that shit. And every state is different, you know. So you have to be kind of careful how you do it. But again, this is nothing. It's just a business, guys. That's all it
Of
is.
course, yeah.
It's just a fucking business, making money. And sex makes a shitload of money. Next to video games,
And it,
I would say a shitload of money.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cameron. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like like if you tell me you don't watch porn, to me you're not normal. Like
You're
I would
weird,
think you're
dude.
bullshitting. Yeah, you're bullshitting. Like, you know,
Yeah.
so everybody watches it. If people who say they don't watch it, they don't. It's bullshit. I used to fucking watch it with my girlfriend all the time. You know, I turned us
Nothing
on.
wrong with that.
Even my buddy who I told you, Maynard from Tennessee, he tells me
Yeah.
he goes to the strip clubs with his girl,
Yeah.
and his girlfriend tells him, "Oh, look at that chick, she's fucking hot," you know, and like and the way they
Yeah.
talk, 'cause it's normal, it's a turn on, you know, like that's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So unless you're a fucking Mormon, you know, and you're
Exactly.
like, you know, super religious and you're a Mormon, yeah, maybe then,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, so that's why I don't know, I'm not used to when people are so censored that they think even watching porn is not normal.
Because
But
they never been anywhere, dude. They live like a Mormon, like a
that's what I'm
monk,
saying, yeah.
monk.
Yeah.
Like I think Anthony Kennedy Bishop is a monk. He is a monk. Oh man, these kebabs, they taste so well. Do you know why these bullets cannot kill me in the game? Because I'm a joker.
Yeah.
Of course he's not gonna show up. Dude. Come on, man. Fuck this guy. You know what I mean? Bullshitter.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got that impression from him when we were from the way he was talking already when
Yeah.
we were doing the live stream. He wasn't sincere.
Yeah. He's gonna tell his audience he made some excuse. Here's the thing, guys and gals. I didn't want to go there to be scrutinized
Yeah.
by a narcissist. These guys are narcissists. They talk about porn, you know, as if we're the only two people on this planet talking about it.
Yep.
So he's gonna keep making excuses and shit like that. Oh, look, I've died. Oh my god, finally. Oh. Come on, man. Listen, if you don't show up, Anthony, here's what's gonna happen. Yeah. I want you to see this, Kevin. Here's what's gonna happen. I'll show you in a minute. My favorites. Here we go. Here we go. This was gonna happen. You're gonna be looking at this. I don't know if you want to look at it.
Let me go back to the chat. Let's see here. I can.
Warning: your mental state level is rising. Come on, Ginger Hog. We all know you got no responsibilities in your life. You just sit on your ass all day long. Thank you for subscribing, Manuel Urbina.
Oh, so I sent you a message on the Instagram, but I'll say it now, a voice message. But so what happened was when you got disconnected, my brother he messaged me, and what was funny is that so he's been he told me he's seen that the Best Buy Canada they have a lot of Series X in stock now. Same with Amazon Canada, but Best Buy Canada has it. If you buy a Series X, they give you 24 months free of Game Pass with it, right? So they give you that. Yeah, so they're giving you that subscription. So he wants to he wants to buy it, right? So I'm telling him, if I were you, I still wouldn't get it. You know, I would, because he's never had an Xbox either. He's a PlayStation guy. You know, so so I fucking told him, just get the.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I told him like just get a PS5. He's been trying to get a PS5. He actually had the PS5. Wow. And what happened was I don't know what happened. He got the digital PS5. No, he got the physical PS5. And what happened was like the HDMI port on the PS5 for whatever reason he got fucked up. Right. So yeah, so when he would plug it into the TV, the picture wasn't coming on the TV. So he brought it here. He tried it on my TV, and it was his PS5. So what happened was, but luckily for him, it was in like the return window, right? So he returned it, and he got his money back. But they told him, you know, we can't give you another one because there's no more, right?
Yeah.
So you know, and he's like, well, if we send it off, and you know, it might take over a month for you to get another one back, for them to send it and replace it. So he's like, no, I'll just take my money back, right? So he got his money back, but the PS5, you know, it's still unavailable everywhere. So he's been looking for the PS5, and then now he's telling me, you know, he was looking at the Xbox, and I'm like, why the fuck are you gonna buy the Xbox for? You know, because I know he's not an Xbox guy. I'm like, you're not gonna play any games on the Xbox anyways. The Game Pass, you're not gonna really use it. And you know, he actually got a PS5, but it broke. So So I told him, why do you want to get the Xbox for? And he's like, well, he's like, the Street Fighter 6 is coming out, and I want it for the Street Fighter 6. That's the only game he cares about, is the Street
But
Fighter
you can
6.
play it on a PS5.
No, no. Well, he can't get a PS5, so he's
Oh,
desperate. He
oh,
just
oh,
wants to play,
oh.
right? But I told him, fucking Street Fighter 6, that game is not even gonna be graphically demanding. You can play that
Yeah,
shit on your PS4 Pro that you have already. You
yeah.
know, when it comes out, there's gonna be a PS4 Pro version, obviously. So just play it on that. Don't waste your money on the Series X, because then I know he will want to play God of War. Ragnarok, and I know he's gonna want to play Spider-Man because him and my niece are Spider-Man fans too. So I said, Spider-Man 2 is coming out early 2023. You're gonna hate it that you have an Xbox and these games are coming out and you can't play it. Fuck the Street Fighter 6. Fucking go play that shit on the fucking, on the fucking PS4 Pro. It's not even
Hmm.
graphically demanding. Like those games are basic games. They don't require a lot of power to play the Street Fighter games. So I
Exactly.
was, so he's like, okay, I'll wait. But he was getting desperate because he can't get the PS5. But the Xbox now, it's available everywhere, the Series X.
Because nobody wants it, man.
Yeah,
To be
and they're
honest,
giving
there's
you
nothing
fucking
there.
2 years, two
Because
years
they're
Game Pass.
desperate. But that's why they
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this. They're
yeah.
desperate. Even Phil Spencer looks like he's washed out. He's on his last legs too. He might even resign next year. Who the hell knows, man? Right? You don't know. He might step down. Maybe not.
Dominic, it should Dominic, it should let you chat on the app because that's what Brandon uses all the time.
Yeah.
You probably got to go into the microphone and select a microphone of your phone. I haven't used the app to do the voice chat in a while. Let me see.
No. But does he have to have a PlayStation 5 console registered?
No, no, no. You don't even need the PlayStation.
Oh,
You,
okay.
you don't even
Oh,
need to have the Sony a console to be able to use the app
well,
and
that's good. That's
chat.
good. Is this guy gonna show up or what?
No, he's not gonna show up.
Of course not.
But like I said, I'm not surprised.
Well, me neither. But at least I gave him a chance. But now people know he's not gonna apologize ever. It'll be my pleasure to block him forever. Even kind of rhymes.
Steven came on. What's up, Steven?
Steven, call the Ginger Hog. Tell him he's got maybe half an hour to get his ugly ginger fucking ass to apologize and pay. And if he can't fucking do it, then he can might as well be a forest for the trees. But you got a lot of people to apologize. The list is too long. We put on that list Adam, Malik, overexposure. Let me see. Brandon, he has to apologize 24 times. He has to pay for each apology $3 each time.
Everybody knows he's watching the live stream. We're just joking around about the sending a
Yeah,
message. We all know he's watching it.
even Steven's watching it, but he's pretending like he doesn't know what's going on. Tell him to get off his fucking party chat. Come here. Apologize. I'll give him 20 minutes, man. Fuck that. Actually, I just changed my mind. I'm giving him 15 minutes. If he doesn't show his ass in 15 minutes, that's it. It's over. And after 15 minutes, he's good as a forest for the trees. I don't give a fuck what videos, excuses he makes. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know who that is anymore. No one's gonna tell me about it. Cameron here sure as hell's not gonna waste my time with it. So
I seen Saints Row
uh,
developers. They released a message on Twitter. They said because of the they said basically I'm just gonna summarize what they're saying. So basically they said we've acknowledged the lackluster of likeness for our games upon release. We understand that there's many problems with the game, but we're releasing. I think they said four. We're going to be releasing four updates soon that hopefully will address some of these problems.
that sounds like
So
a hell of a lot like
Cyberpunk,
Cyberpunk.
CD Project Red.
No one has learned their lessons. Ignition, NASCAR. Like, how is it possible? Are these people drinking some Anthony Kenneth Bishop fucking liquid or something, or some kind of a cocktail? Are they all vaccinated by Anthony Kenneth Bishop? Like, how could they not fucking realize? Hey, let's not. Okay, if I'm a developer, right?
Yeah,
What do I want to avoid? I want to avoid Cyberpunk fiasco, right?
yeah,
I want to avoid NASCAR ignition fiasco. I want to avoid Battlefield 2042 fiasco. So what I'm gonna do? I will not release the damn game. I won't say a goddamn word until it's ready. Correct?
yeah.
You would think that these CEOs would. I mean, does anyone have a brain? Is the brain working with these people, Cameron?
No,
I mean, I cannot be nice about this anymore. I'm gonna be fucking harsh. Or they think we're stupid.
it's either they're not really testing these games. Like I mean, I'm sure they pay people to test the games and say, listen, like find all the problems and kinks so we can fix it. But I don't know if these guys are not doing a fucking like a good job. Like some of these games, like right off the bat, you could tell, oh fuck, something is wrong here. Why the
Yeah.
fuck isn't you know what I mean? Like why? And then you gotta wait so fucking long. Like you gotta wait so long for them to fucking fix the game. And at this point, like you've already played the game and beaten the game, and you're like, well, it left a bad taste in my mouth. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
It's too
Now
late
you
now.
fucking now you
Yeah.
fix it 6 months later. I'm not gonna go back to fucking play it now and change my mind about the game.
Even with the Cyberpunk, I already know what's gonna happen. I finished it many times. I know every
Yeah.
level. I'm not gonna go back play it again. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Cyberpunk now, how it is now, it's good. It's great.
Yeah, but too late.
But the problem is, yeah, exactly. The problem is that a lot of people got the game
Yeah.
for free because
Right.
it was so bad and so many problems that a lot of people just it's
Don't
like
give a shit no more.
well, yeah, there's a saying, if you can't leave a sour taste in people's mouth and then expect
For
them
long.
to come back, and that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's what happened. I can understand the game has like certain little glitches, like I mean everything does, but
That's fine. Oh,
man, but some like major like fucking like the other day when what was it when you were playing the game and the girl was like stuck on the car
Oh my
or
God.
like you could yeah
Yeah.
or like there's like so many like well Cyberpunk that was a fiasco like
Even
that's probably the
yesterday,
worst.
even yesterday, he went to like a zoom in first person view, and I couldn't control
Yeah,
my
yeah.
helicopter.
Or like when the guy was jerking off when you were playing it constantly
Yeah,
jerking off,
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
But like Cyberpunk, like how the fuck do you release a game knowing or not knowing that it will not play on the PS4 and Xbox? It just doesn't work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's something that cannot
Yeah.
ever happen. You know what
It's crazy, man. I'm telling you that these people think that this is okay. um, it makes you wonder, man. I mean, even Grand Theft Auto 5 here. I'm looking at this photo where I killed the Ginger Hog's fake character because this is where it all started. Um, and if you notice, I also killed Brendan there as well, but he didn't mind next to me. Um, even this game has 100 times better graphics than Saints Row. And this game has been what? Released in 2012, right? 2013 or something like that.
Yeah.
10 years ago. And still has better graphics.
Oh.
This is supposed to be a next generation, dude. What have you been doing for 10 years, right? Makes you wonder. I would have built a cottage, a big cottage, next to a lake in Alberta. I would cut a bunch of trees, in 10 years. I guarantee you, Cameron, I would build something. I would at least build a damn wooden chair for me to sit on next to the lake.
Yeah.
What the fuck have these people been doing? And these are legitimate questions where you start wondering, like, do they even care? Or they think we're stupid? Or maybe it's what Dreamcast has been saying. The Game Pass and the PlayStation Premium Plus kind of made these developers lazy. They're like, we don't have to do anything anymore. We just put these things out on, you know,
Yeah, yeah. It's like
PlayStation Plus and Game. Yeah,
everybody's going straight to Blockbuster or straight to Netflix. And why do we
yeah,
need to spend $100 million for movies that should be going to the cinema, right?
yeah.
But still, that's not an excuse. There's still, I think there's still great games that go to like subscription, and this game, like I don't know,
Yeah.
like for my taste, I can understand it's fun running around, but to me, like it's not my kind of game. I don't know, something about it. I would more play Grand Theft Auto, even though I'm not like a Grand Theft Auto. Like to me, that's more how I would play it.
Dude, Grand
I
Theft
like
Auto
a
is
little
way
bit
better.
more realistic. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's way better. Hold on, let me
What's
just
up, Neil? What's up,
I'll be
Dylan?
right back. Let me just throw this food away. This what you call it? This ginger hog chicken wings that I just finished. Delicious. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after this, after I come back, if he's not here, I'm done with him. It's over. So I'll be back. Give me about a few minutes.
That could be, Dylan, but the problem with that is, and why I think Xbox would never do that, even though they bought the Activision, is because they spent like 60, 70 billion, I think, on 68 billion on Activision. And the problem that what would happen is if you Google who are the main people that play Call of Duty games, or where is Call of Duty most played on, it says that 74% of Call of Duty players are usually on the PlayStation 4 network. Um, so it's only a small portion of the percentage are playing it on Xbox. Now, if Xbox did that and they just spent 70 billion on Activision, and then you go and you take away your main source of income, they're never going to be able to recuperate that 70 billion. Right? That's the problem what Xbox have. So it's in their interest to keep the Sony. I mean, I'm not even a big Call of Duty guy, so it doesn't. I never played Call of Duty, so it doesn't bother me. But this is a statistic that I had read up when people were when Xbox first bought them, and then people were saying, well, it's not going to really happen because PlayStation platform has 70 to 74% of the Call of Duty players anyway, so it would be kind of foolish for them to give up their main source of income. So if it does happen, it just means if you have a PlayStation, you're not going to be able to play Call of Duty. You're gonna have to get yourself a PC or a Series X. That's all it would mean. But I'm sure the games that you bought previously, the previous Call of Duties, are still going to work on PlayStation. It's just the new ones that are no longer going to come on PlayStation if they ever did that.
Yeah. Piggy, 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 piggy. Yeah, Piggy, 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 piggy. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. All right, that's it, man. Done with this fucking guy. Done with this fucking chicken wing fucking hog, man. Doesn't even taste that well. I'm gonna fucking throw up. Fuck this shit. Where is it? That's goddamn ginger hog. The thing is, here's the thing. This is the thing right here. Here's the thing. The thing is where I block your fucking ass.
He's gonna have to pay to be unblocked daily or
There you
after
go.
every live stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him from the fucking group he's blocked. His ass will be blocked everywhere. I'll leave Katie in there just so.
Press the options button on near the triangle to go into the game base.
Yeah, already did that. He's done. It's over. He's blocked. He might show up in there,
Oh,
but he cannot join.
Malik just joined, I think, of the party chat.
Welcome, Malik. How you doing, brother?
Hey, folks. I'm at work. I'm about to go in right now. I just wanted to come in and show some support before I go in.
Thanks, man.
What's up,
Look, man,
Malik?
I've been waiting for this ginger hog to show up since 4 o'clock to apologize to everybody, to apologize to you, to everyone. I mean, a huge list of people, but unfortunately, he ain't gonna do that because he is a piece of shit. You know, a pig. That's what pig does. A selfish pig. It's greedy and selfish.
DJ Big John said, "Here, piggy, piggy."
Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Here, piggy, piggy,
You
piggy.
know, you know the thing that he's a coward. Cowards are
Oh,
scared of the
everybody
truth.
knows that.
He's scared of the truth. That's why he don't want to come on. He's scared. He will
So
never.
Did you
he's
hear
never wrong, dude.
how delusional he was?
He even said that there was nothing wrong. The fact that he went after this married couple and he interfered. He thought he did the right thing.
Yeah, he's very delusional. When I was listening to him,
How
it
would
felt
you
like my
feel if
brain.
he came in between you and your wife and he was trying like to tell your wife, no, I
Oh,
care about you. He's who he is. Forget
oh,
Malik. He's like rubbing her back, giving her a massage. I mean, he's like, this guy's a fucking creep, right?
yeah, it sounds like a very. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Miss Forte. I can't say what I want to say, man. It's
He
just a
shows up like
hurtful
a pig,
subject.
sniffing. She goes like, no. So
My wife.
hello there. It's me, little ginger pig. Here, let me smell you.
And my wife would probably she's a piece of shape with her. She probably would do something with that. So
Yeah.
I
And
I
he
don't know
also
about
needs to
that.
apologize 24 times
Hello.
to Brendan. Check this out, Malik.
Yeah.
He's got to pay $3 each time, 24 times, to sincerely apologize. And the apology has to be sincere from the heart, from the soul, from the spirit. And if he
Exactly.
fails, he's got to pay 24 times again, multiplied by 3. So you have to pay like 200 quids just to get it right, or $200
That's
just to
right.
get it right. Yeah,
He
to
owes everybody an
apologize
apology.
because all the pain and suffering that he posed to him and that he posed to his family and his family last name, this is the kind of price this guy is going to pay in my court, called Mr. 4K's court.
And you know what, Mr. Porky? I told you what I go through. I've been going through with my moms and everything.
Yeah,
Not very
I feel
disrespectful
bad that
because
how's she doing, by the way, if you don't mind me asking.
she's doing okay. Just been
Knock on the
through.
wood,
I've
man.
been.
Knock on the wood. Knock on the wood.
Yeah, yeah. Just got to make it. Just making it. Just being there for her. And I'm going through depression too. I got the same thing that Brandon got. So when he said something about that, that made me offended.
Yeah.
So
But
I was like, "What the fuck, man? You don't
you
know
know
what
what
the fuck
offends
I'm going
me,
through."
Malik, and this is what
Thank
drives
you.
me and Cameron crazy. He assumes that everyone has disabilities. Everyone's disabled. It says because the way they talk, because they look. If that's not discrimination, then I don't know what the fuck is. He's
Right.
claiming because he looks at somebody the way they look, he thinks they're disabled. Or if somebody
Right.
talks a certain way, he thinks they're disabled. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you can't do that, man. That's not gonna fly
That,
anywhere. No job's gonna let you do
and,
that shit. But he never had a job, so he doesn't know. Clearly, yeah. He's
Hey,
living off
hey,
of
Mr.
UK
Mr.
government
4K,
paycheck. Right? He
Mr.
does. He
4K.
never worked his entire life. He can't even get the job to deliver the fucking pizza, dude. How the what jobs have you worked in 35 years, bro? But you're gonna talk to me about life? You're gonna lecture me about this and that, bro? You're gonna lecture me and Cameron about life? You're gonna lecture somebody like Adam, who's driving a
Yep.
truck, who's married, has a beautiful daughter. You're gonna lecture us? You're gonna lecture Malik? You're gonna lecture all of us? Look at yourself in the mirror, dude. Who the hell you think you are? And then the worst part is, fine, that's his opinion. But the worst part is, he can't even apologize. That's the worst part. After everything
Yeah.
he said about every single one of us, he still can apologize to say, yeah, this was fucking wrong. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have said this is fucking crazy. But since he is obviously mentally ill people cannot uh, realize. But I think he's not mentally ill. I think he just has ego. He has ego because I work with mentally ill people, so that's why it doesn't bother me. But he's not mentally ill. He's just lying. He just suffers from. He's insecure. He suffers from being accepted. He wants to be like Tom
Yeah.
Cruise. He's yearning for being the superstar because he never got accepted. Okay, he never got accepted into anything. He was always looked down upon. No one ever liked him. He never had any friends, and he's yearning for this shit, man. And this is the truth. I'm speaking the truth now, and he doesn't want to hear it. And that's why he is doing this shit, man. Because he never had any friends. I'm like his pet project. I'm like the best thing that happened to him, dude. And now he's outcast, and he hates the fact that he's not part of this group. He hates the fact that he shit and shat and pissed on everyone, and no one will take him seriously except those, these clowns like Mitches and Blados who are just doing it to jerk off because they get off on this shit. They get an erection and they jerk off. That's what they do because they also have no life. I know who these fucking clowns are. I know where they are. Okay, I know who everybody is. Okay, but I just don't give a fuck. And I'm definitely not gonna go explaining it to fucking Ginger Hog uh, who these individuals are because he's too fucking dumb to even realize how this shit works. And because he doesn't even understand the definition of con artist, he doesn't understand the definition of defamatory, he doesn't understand the definition of any of these vocabularies. He can look it up on his phone. Hold on 1 second, girls and guys and gals. Let me look it up. I can look it up anything. I can go search about fusion. I can search about some formulas about some quantum physics. But I can read. But do I understand it? I can read a definition of how the carburetor works. But do I fucking understand what's the purpose of carburetor and how does it work with the engine? Anybody can read the definition of something, but do you understand it? He doesn't understand any of the definitions of any of these words. That's the problem with him, dude. You know, and that's what he's been doing. That's why he's constantly, going back and forth, beating the dead horse instead of giving a proper burial to that dead horse once and for all. He's just doubling down and burying himself actually with all that gasoline and matches instead of doing the right thing, putting aside the gasoline, taking a shower, putting aside the matches, and burying that dead horse, giving a proper burial to the dead horse, and then finally coming here and admitting that he fucked up. But now it doesn't matter anymore. Now I don't even know who that guy is. He could be a forest for the trees. He could be a Napoleon cardboard. What's that? Okay, I don't give a fuck about Napoleon cardboard. Fuck him. So doesn't mean anything. He could be a mannequin in J.C. Penney, for all I care. That's it. He could be on a billboard. I was like, I don't give a fuck who that is. I don't know who that is. Anthony who? What? Anthony Hopkins? What? Tony Montana? What? Who? Bishop what? Huh? Bishop who? What? Cardinal Bishop? What? Vatican? What? I don't know who that is. Bye. That's how much of fucking shit I'm gonna give about this fucking guy, dude. I'm over and done with him. So that's it. It's over. Yes, Katie, I know you're here. You're watching this shit. So you pass it on to the fucking ginger hog that it's over. And I know you're playing Saint Row.
Yeah.
It's over.
All I can say about these people, Mr. 4K, I told you,
Fucking
they're
crazy,
crazy.
Looney Tooney,
They're
bro.
weirdos. They're weirdos.
They
Oh,
are. They are.
dude, that's without a question. That's without a. The court's adjourned on that one long time ago. Jury left that court long time ago on that decision. That has been easily exposed. Actually, the jury didn't have to do anything. They were just like, okay, this guy's admitting to what we already knew. Come on, man.
They have no they have no interaction with people, right? Maybe it's because they were never liked, or maybe it's just the word that comes to my mind is maybe they were always awkward people.
Even
Right.
Steven
And
said something so true.
yeah,
The
I
judge
agree with
left.
Steven what he said.
Yeah, I agree. Steve, cheers.
No, I
By the
agree
way,
with what Steve wrote.
yeah, yeah.
I
The
agree with
judge
what he
left.
wrote when he
Yeah,
when Steven
the
wrote.
judge left. The judge left long time ago.
Yeah. But I agree with what Steven had wrote previously when he write down if Anthony doesn't care about his own health and his own well-being, how can anybody expect that he's going to care about others, right? But
So true.
what I've come to
So
think,
true.
what I think about Anthony is that him and his surroundings are so awkward. Like they don't go out, they don't do nothing. They're locked in their home, and all they do is play video games every day. That the only people that they know are people they meet online. They never met them in real life. They just met them on Xbox and PlayStation. So they think that's real life. They think like that's their only connection. So, but in real life, they are probably awkward people. So because they're awkward people, they don't get to socialize with people, right? So when you go out and you're around your regular friends and your regular people, you learn a lingo, you learn how humans interact, you learn about joking around, you learn about fucking around,
Exactly, man.
you learn about doing different things. So to you, a lot of the stuff that me and you talk about, even with Jose and with Adam and with anybody else, this is normal shit. But to him and Katie, these things are not normal because they don't have friends in the real life. So everything. So imagine if you're just locked in your room,
Like an
all
alien.
fucking
Like,
for
okay,
your
let's
life.
look at an alien, like an alien Area 51. And if the alien
Yeah.
never been out interacting with the public, right? So it's strange for the alien. It's like a new, or like finding the new species, right? And they never interacted with the humans, right? So it's kind of like a
Yeah.
new thing for them, right?
So so like for him, like he keeps bringing up like he's trying to create a rift between everybody. He's like, did you know this person did this and did this? Oh, and last year they said this. Oh, and before that this guy said this on the party chat, and I secretly recorded him saying this. It's like he can't understand that people can settle something and say, you know what, let the past be in the past, let bygones be bygones, let's move on. But because like I'm saying, because he's never had real human interaction, he's not he's probably awkward in real life. He's not a social person in real life. That a lot of the things that we would take for common sense, he doesn't have that common sense, right? Like his base. That's why I got from that live stream when he was there is that he has no common sense. He has no reasoning because his mind does not think like a normal person. Like we can differentiate reality from joking around. We know, listen, it's video games. You do not take anything fucking serious in video games. What happens in this video game, what happened between me and my friend in this video game, it's not real. It's for fun, And he doesn't understand that he thinks that people care about what's happening on these channels. Like people come here for entertainment. People come here to have fun. When we turn
Exactly.
off this YouTube,
We don't
everything
give a
that's
fuck
happening,
about what we
yeah,
said.
it means nothing to me. There's no relevance to this in my real day-to-day business, like my day-to-day life. What the fuck happens on YouTube, what the fuck happens in a video game has no bearing in my life whatsoever. Like I don't even think about this. That's why I keep telling him I sleep like a baby, regardless of what happens to you, your stress, whatever. I will sleep like a baby because I don't fucking know you in real life, right? It's not like you're my fucking family member or you're my niece or you're like my buddy in real life or when you're that's why I told him
Like
if I were
Moses,
you,
you're not
Anthony,
like Moses to me. I see
yeah,
Moses every night.
yeah, and that's why I told
Yeah.
Anthony, if I were you, I would worry about your fucking health, your blood pressure. Now your body weight is skyrocketing up, so whatever you're doing is not working, right? Go back to
And
making
let's
videos.
be honest. We
you know?
gave him a chance, right? We gave him a plenty opportunity, man. I want people to understand. We gave this guy. I think we're like Jesus is. We're like a God, like Jesus. I hate to compare myself to Jesus, but we're almost like a Jesus. How many? I don't know if Jesus would give this many chances, would he?
Well,
No.
I mean, honestly, we were so generous, me and you, Cameron, and even Brendan, so patient and generous for 6 fucking months of being so patient. And my patience is done with this guy. So yeah, it's over. Like I said, he might as well be a mannequin, a big fat hairy mannequin with a little tiny dicklet in front of a I don't know
Huh.
what you call it, right in the middle of the fucking Milano Plaza downtown in fucking Italy. I don't care. You know, have these little statues and what. He could be the guy taking a little piss with angel wings. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care about him. You know what I mean? When you go to Italy and all that shit, see all these statues and see little dicklets and taking a piss. You know, because over there they're not so insecure about that kind of shit. And same thing in the Vatican. You see that shit. Or he could be a mannequin in a J.C. Penney, or forest for the trees. He fucking or just a fly flying around. I could give a fuck less. You know.
Hey guys, I gotta get going. I gotta get to work.
Thank
all right,
you,
nice talking to
thank
you,
you,
buddy.
Malik.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, made my day a little bit.
I'm glad, brother. Say hello to your wife for me, man. Thank you.
I
One of
got
these days, listen. If you guys in Florida, I know you guys in Virginia. When you come down here, man, we'll have a drink. We'll do like a live stream together, and we'll have a few drinks for sure. We'll go to
she told me.
Duffy's, dude. There's a Duffy's. There's this place called Duffy's. It's a sports bar. We'll go there, man. We'll have fun. A few drinks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She
It's on
asked,
me. I'll pay
she
for it,
asked
dude.
me. She asked me just before I left work. Said, ask Mr. 4K if I could get. Can I get a 4K TV? I said, oh, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
absolutely. I have one waiting for her. A Sony X900E. Take it, please. You're just taking my space over here. Please, take it. You can have it. I promise. I'll even throw in the Vizio. I'll even throw in my LG 47-inch Cinema 3D with all the glasses. Take it. Just bring the truck with you. Pickup truck.
I got you.
Trust me, I'm taking the space over here. I want to clear this place, man. So yeah, absolutely, man. We'll do it. Go to Duffy's and have a drink and some whatever you guys want to buy. I don't care. It's on me for sure.
We'll probably take a trip. She talking about next summer. So I
Awesome,
said,
dude.
okay,
Perfect.
well, yeah, I'll let you know.
Absolutely, man.
Take her to Disneyland, Orlando,
Yeah.
Florida.
There you go, Epcot, the new Epcot. They're gonna
Oh
put a
yeah, yeah,
ginger.
yeah.
They're gonna put a ginger hog instead of the this what you call that bowl. Instead of a Mickey Mouse, it's gonna be a Mickey ginger hog. Ginger hog rotten rodent. Ginger hog rodent.
Oh, it could be a pedophile. Damn.
You never know, man. With him, he's anything. But you see that? You see
Exactly.
that thumbnail I put of him? It fits him perfectly, though. And that's when he was younger. That's when he was younger, actually. When he was like in his 20s or something. When he didn't have any fat. You know. Before he transformed into a ginger hog. Before the transition of the ginger hog.
I'll probably be on here later. Probably be on here later though.
All right, Malik, take care,
I'll see
man.
y'all later.
All right, later, Malik.
Yeah.
Hey Malik.
What's up, Holly?
That's funny.
What's up, Holly? Join in the party chat. Come on in.
Even she was getting annoyed with him that day.
I know. Steven cannot join because he doesn't have the X. I mean, he doesn't have the PlayStation. But can he make a PlayStation app?
Yeah, if he has a phone, just install the app and then you can come on.
Yeah.
That's how Brandon is on right now. Brandon is using the
Yeah.
app.
You don't have to have a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4.
Just go and you download the app and install the app and then
Register.
log in or create an account and then you can chat.
Yeah. I know he's on the Xbox, but you know, I don't want to drag Cameron to turn on the Xbox just for this. It's too much of a right. Too much of a hassle. You have to take that, your niece's hoodie, or what was that, the jacket, the winter jacket, take it out, and you gotta set it up. It's too much of a too much of a hassle, right? When you gonna turn it on, Cameron? Starfield or Hellblade 2025?
Well, the main game that I'm waiting for from the Xbox that I see is Hellblade 2, but there's no official release date.
Yeah, we don't know. It could be 2026.
Shit, it could be 2027 when the new Xbox comes out.
Holly, yes, we're on the PlayStation. I like your new profile.
She says to read the message from her on the PlayStation app. I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah, but
Bobby
if I
sent you a
do,
message.
it's not gonna be private. It's gonna be actually public.
You
So you might
understand what he
have,
means, Holly? Because if he checks the message, it's gonna come on the live stream because he's playing the
yeah, yeah,
PlayStation.
yeah,
It's hooked up to his capture card.
yeah. Speak to me in innuendos, Holly. You know, like a three little piggies went to see a big bad wolf, and the big bad wolf said to the three little
A big
piggies.
bad hog.
Yeah,
I
big
gotta
bad.
get I gotta get a new computer. I gotta get a computer laptop. Oof. Shit, I was been working.
So you got a new laptop? Is that what you were saying before, Ed?
Yeah, I have a. It's just like one of those Chromebooks, just for the
Okay.
like cheap ass, like $100. I bought a Chromebook in the Best Buy. I was like, I'm gonna use this shit just for the moderation. I could be like in a
Yeah.
toilet, you know. I could be like even on my lap right now. I'm holding it with my cock and balls, and it just sits there. You know, so see how he talks? Yeah. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna shut down the stream because I mentioned cock and balls. They know this is for the adults only. All right, so you know. But no, that's too hard for him, Cameron, to understand. You know what we're doing here.
Make sure I didn't fuck this up.
But what did you say? Tell me innuendos. What's going on? I hope it's nothing earth-shattering. And tell Katie to come in. You know, break that anxiety ice. It's about time. She's 23 years old. Maybe it's time she comes in. Talk, talk, woman. Talk, Money Penny. Tell me about the ginger hog. Tell me why the Area 51 cannot back engineer him. What's going on? Why the research has stopped?
That can get a shot at the end.
No, the vaccines, man. He tried that shit with vaccines, but it didn't work out.
Oh yeah, he said that yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew what he was trying to do. Even Vlado told me. He says, "Hey, brate," and I said, "I know what he's trying to do. Don't worry." I said, "Vlado, you keep forgetting who I am." I said, "I know what he's trying to do." And I told the Mitches, "You guys keep forgetting I'm the fucking Joker, man. I know what the fuck's going on." He says, "Yes, master," and that's it. And I said the same thing to Mrs. Mitch. Don't bother Holly. Leave Holly alone and Steven. It's all good. All right, Holly, don't worry about it. They paid. They're giving me money, you know. I don't want you to bother them. I want you to bother Phil Attio. I told you, Mrs. Mitch. I want Phil Attio. I want him. I want him badly. I want to keep him in my basement. I'm going to tell Mamba to move out. Sorry. That's what I fucking want. He's the fucking
Oh,
itch. He's the itch I want to scratch. That's the fucking itch that I want to scratch. Filetio. Yes. This guy.
You know what? I'm not gonna take a chance.
Holly says, I thought he was being clever, but no. He can apologize. I apologize to
Quit.
Brendan. I apologize to everybody. And Cameron is, well, the live stream is my witness. I apologize to everyone, but this guy still couldn't do it. He goes, well, the thing is, and the thing is, and the thing, with the thing, the thing. He's like a Coolio. Dang, da, dang, dang, dang. Da, 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 dang, dang, dang. Put on that dang, dang, da, dang, dang, dang. Come on, man. What the fuck, dude? Like a, but like a broken record, you know, the vinyl needle, it's like split, like bent over, and it's like barely doing it, with a record when it's spinning, it's like you can barely hear it, like da 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 dang dang dang, the thing with the thing, the thing dang dang. Here's the thing with my thing, the thing ding ding, ding 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 ding, ding ding dong ding ding. Here, I'll even dance to it. Here we go. Ding, da, dang, dang, dang. Ding, 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 ding. Dong, de, dong, bing, bang. Bing, bang, bang, dang. Dang, de, bing, bang, bang. This fucking guy. No, I just thought you should know she's blocked on my chat. Who? Who? Holly? Katie?
No, I think that's what you meant. Yeah.
Katie. Katie Baker. Katie Bish. Katie this. Katie that. Katie called me 3 times in a row. And I will make stew. Cold ginger hog to
Let
come
me
and
check
see
something.
me
Let me
down in the
check something over here.
basement. We'll make arrangements. And I'm going to try to fucking make
Ooh,
sure this song rhymes. And I won't get any dimes.
I understand what Holly's saying here. She's trying to say here.
The thing song.
Read the. You can see the live stream still, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Read the comment that Holly wrote. Not the last one, the one above it.
I watched the. Oh, no, that's Jose. I watched the thing with the thing. Uh, he's Dylan and screenshot from the previous live stream. Oh, apologize, Dylan. Do it.
No, no, no. That's not what she's saying.
Oh,
The I don't know. I might be wrong, but I think she's saying that the member that you have is him, is Anthony. Is that what you're trying to say, Holly?
that Dylan O'Neill, that's him?
Yeah.
All right,
And
that's
that
it.
account was created 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Oh, well, then pay.
I don't know. Don't let me put words in your mouth. Is that what you're trying to say, Holly?
Hold on, hold on. I don't think it's him, dude. He's because he's talking about the Xbox. Call of Duty
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
be, yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
just trying to
yeah,
interpret what she's trying to write. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But how do you know this, Holly?
Yeah, she
But
says he is Anthony. She says it's yeah. So she's saying what I said.
prove it, prove it. I'm gonna go through. I don't give a fuck.
But
This.
regardless, he became a member.
I
Let
don't
him
give a
pay.
fuck, dude. I'm watching all the fucking messages. Look, Dylan O'Neill is Anthony. Look at now. Just invite me to the party. But you are in my party. Why aren't you my party?
Yeah, come in the party chat. I think you should already be there. Just join.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're in a party. Maybe she's not in a party.
She said she sent you the screenshot to prove it.
Hold on. I gotta add her to the party. Hold on. I think you're already in a party.
Yeah, so she's saying what I wrote down. What I said.
I think you're in a party.
She said look at the screenshot on the PlayStation she sent you.
Hold on. You're part of the party.
But she probably sent it to you directly to you, not in the party chat. So
Okay.
you have to look for her. That's what she means. This is live and unfiltered, people. This is how it is.
Unblock me. Holly, who is slurping the drink? And press unblock. You have to search his name, maybe. Now, just invite me to the party. Yeah, but what is this? You just show me.
There's only
No,
one Dylan. There's only one Dylan, Neymar
no.
Jose.
Oh, I see what Holly's saying. Now just invite me to the party. So that's him actually. All right, you have to pay, dude. Ginger Hog,
What does
you
it
have to.
say? I can't see. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta go close now.
It's too late. He's gone. Fuck him. Gotta pay, dude. Go pay
Oh, so
again.
so Dylan. So okay.
Yeah,
So
gotta
yeah.
pay.
Well, you know what? That's good that Holly. She showed her. She was
Yeah,
right.
pay, little piggy. Pay, 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 little piggy. Pay, little piggy, 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 piggy. Pay every single time, all the time. But it will cost you 24 times to pay to properly apologize to Brendan. Like £3 for each apology, and the apology has to come from your diaphragm. Has to be with a salty tears. You have to mean it. You can't just squeal like a pig about it.
But
You
you know
gotta
what?
mean it.
This says a lot about the guy. He is going after everybody, but we have like so many occasions when we've discovered that he's creating fake accounts. Kenny Rogers, Bill Clinton, Chris Rock, Chris Farley, and now this fucking Dylan O'Neill, right? He is the one who's creating accounts, trolling people, and he's saying he's not doing these things. And what was funny, and I don't know if people picked up on it, is that he said that he gets Katie to do the same thing. Like when you told him, Katie's sending you a message on PlayStation, he thought you meant she was messaging you on the live stream, and he's like, no, 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 I tell her when to send you messages, which tells me that they're both creating fake accounts, and they admitted it on the last live stream without even realizing it. And this is just another evidence to me that when he's making accusations at Mamba, at me, at Brandon, at you, it's really him creating all these
Of
fake
course.
accounts and trolling people and writing comments. He's even commenting on his own page so that people are thrown off and think that they're coming from your page. Like if people don't see it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you guys. But
I
this
know.
to me, he is the one who is showing his true colors here, and he just got caught again, right?
Yeah. Hey, Holly, you have to accept me as a friend. Yes, you can. I mean, but you have to accept me so I can add you. Because your request is still being, processed. It says your request to be their friend. I'm still waiting. There you go. You see, it wasn't that difficult, Holly.
Hi,
Come on
hello.
in. I thought
Hi,
thought
Holly.
thought, thought,
How
thought
are
you were
you?
gonna file for
Hey,
the divorce or
okay.
something. I was like, we're gonna have to cancel the wedding.
I was just, I just wanted to make sure you understood what I was trying to say, because it said Anthony Kenneth Bishop on the screen, and then if you look below, the same,
Dylan, yeah, from the
basically,
previous
yeah,
live stream, yeah, that's him.
yeah, previous,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now he has to
Oh,
make
all of that,
another
that's quite
account.
it.
Now he has to make another account and pay.
But
And
am I
then,
wrong when I said this? Like the
yeah,
track record shows that he is the one creating fake accounts everywhere. Right? He keeps
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, Cam is Phil Asia. Oh, it could be Mamba. Oh, Mamba is Mitch. Oh, Brandon is Mitch. Ed is Mitch." But we are not the ones creating fake accounts. If we come on your fucking page, we're gonna come as us, our names,
I already
right?
did that. I already
Exactly.
did that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're trying to put me in the blame, like I
And
was
even
not this
Katie
Mitch
told him that's
3.0
me.
crap.
Even when I came
Yeah.
to it, it's like I was laughing. He thought I was his assistant, like Mr. 4K's assistant. Even Katie told him, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
have that
that's
good
4K.
punctuation. I never use deep punctuation in my sentences, okay? And this Mitch
Yeah.
seems to, apostrophes, full stops, blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. I find that a
But
And
drag.
guess what?
I
He
don't do that
lied. He
shit.
never deleted. He never deleted that video about Brendan. So he can't. Not
Yeah.
only can he not apologize, but he never deleted that video. So basically, that video says, "Go and flag this guy. Flag him. Flag him." Well, now it's gonna cost you. Now you're gonna have to pay, piggy.
so he's
24,
already
24 times equals £3. Get those 20 quids ready, bro. And listen, since you got all that money from the government, UK government, you can afford to do it. But it's just the people in UK gonna be pissed that you're wasting it on me. Now they're gonna come after you. You're wasting it on Mr. 4K. We hate that fucking guy. Fuck you, pig. So you see, I made this whole thing turn against you. I'm your fucking joker. I am. I am good at what I am. Do you really think I am this sophisticated? I couldn't even chase the dogs with the cars. I wouldn't know what to do with a fucking car. I would just take my head out and pretend like I'm driving. Okay, so I am your joker, but I need you to apologize. Can you do that, Ginger Hog? I just want you to
It's
apologize.
expensive hard.
Just a little bit of apology. And I want you to pay. To me, money is just paper. It's gasoline and matches, and I light it up and it burns. I don't give
It
a
seems
shit
like he's got
about
too
it.
pride.
Yeah,
Where's this pride of his coming from? I don't get it. How's he,
yeah.
It's like
It's
you
like
got
what?
fucking caught with your fucking pants down. Now just admit it.
Yeah.
Everybody sees you for what you are. There's no point in carrying on the charade at this point.
And don't blame me that I can do all these characters. It's just it is what it is. When Heath Ledger died, his spirit came into mine because we were born the same year, same date, same time. He would be 43 if he was alive today. We were born in the same month, same year. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It is what it is.
And Brian James.
And Brian James, yeah. I gotta get in touch with Brian James' wife, and she's gonna freak out.
Get a DNA test. See
Says,
if
well, what about your mother then? Says, but you're my mother.
Oh my god.
Listen,
That's
Holly, I
funny.
really tried. Me and Brendan, I don't know how many chances we tried to give this guy. Here's
There's
the
too
thing.
many.
Look, if he was only shitting on me, I promise you, Holly, this wouldn't phase me one bit. Phase for it. It wouldn't phase me one fucking bit. But the fact that he has shit on everyone, he involved Emma. Like, leave Emma out of this shit, man. Emma knows what happened
Yeah.
between me and her, and that's a private thing. All right, she knows what I said to her, what she said to me. But we're cool. We're okay now, and I'm happy that she has her. And I told her to do this thing when she was doing the adult industry thing. I told her to do the YouTube thing, because she was getting tired of it as well. And she knows who I am, and I know who she is. But the fact that this guy is contacting all of my friends,
Yeah.
shitting on all of them, that's what bothers me. If he was just shitting on me, oh, I can do this back and forth. I'm really good at this. Trust me, Cameron knows. I've got a lot of experience. I'm really good at this shit. But he was shitting on my friends, and he
Yeah.
can't even apologize to them. That's what bothers me, Hal. He even drags you into it. He says, I paid for you. I found you on some website and all that. Now he says you're an
That
old
was the
lady.
best thing anyone's ever said to me. I was off some sort of, I don't know, what was it? TV app or something.
Yeah.
For that compliment,
Yeah.
actually.
And even the last time he says you're like, who gives a fuck about the age? Age is just a number. I don't give a shit. Even if you were 60, dude, look at Demi Moore. She's older than 60. And she looks super fucking hot. I don't care. Even
definitely
what's her
31,
name?
but-
Samantha Fox. I wouldn't kick her off my bed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about her
yeah.
age. But that's he wants to assault everybody because he's miserable fuck. He's a miserable ginger hog fuck. He hates the world. He's mad at the world. He's mad at everybody. He thinks everybody owes him something. He reminds me of somebody I used to fucking know. Old friend of mine when we were teenagers. This is back in Bosnia. He always acted like I owe him something because we used to collect these cards, these football cards, and we trade in. And he says that I, screwed him over because I didn't tell him what was inside the other card. You have to kind of unbox it to see what's in there. And I told him it was Diego Maradona, and he wanted somebody else. And then he says like I always owe him something or some shit. Like, so he's kind of like kind of the same way. I don't know, maybe this is ancient history for some of you, I mean, who are current generation. But back in the days, back in the 80s, we used to have these albums and used to collect these cards. I don't know if do you
Yeah, I had
guys
it too.
remember? Yeah. So
Hockey cards too.
Yeah.
yeah. So I used to collect
Pokemon
that
cards.
shit. Yeah, so I used to have this friend that would always argue. We were like teenagers. He would like argue with me and all that, and he would always act like I owe him something. So he reminds me of that, of my old friend. Like I owe you something, dude. Nobody owes you anything, Anthony. No one. You would think in your head that we owe. Nobody owes you shit. No one owes you anything. But he thinks in his head that I owe him something, that Holly owes him something, that Cameron owes him something, that Mamba Man owes him. Everybody owes him. And he loves us all, and we're all nice people, and he likes to shit on us, but he also wants to protect us by shitting on us. But at the same time, we owe him something. I mean, if that's not a mental Looney Tune, asylum in a straight jacket, one flew over the cuckoo's nest, then I don't know what the fuck is. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. If I call a Bellevue hospital in New York, and the Bellevue, whoever is the president of that, headquarters there, that's running the place, if I call that person who is a president managing the Bellevue Hospital, if I show him this case with Anthony Kenneth Bishop, he's going to say, we'll send somebody to catch him, to bring him back. We're going to sedate him. We're going to put him in. We're going to tie him up, put him in a straitjacket, and bring the medicine, you know. That's what it would
Yeah.
say, that he's mentally woohoo, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo,
It'd definitely be on the
cuckoo,
mental
cuckoo, cuckoo,
health
cuckoo,
waiting list over here. That's for
cuckoo,
sure.
cuckoo, cuckoo. I mean, I don't know how else. I don't know what other analogy to use, you know, about this guy.
It's probably because he uses you as his like entertainment. Thinks he's going to get views by making videos about you all the time. And I think if
Well,
he loses
where's the
that, he's got
logic?
nothing else.
Yeah, that's it. But he has no logic. That's another thing. The guy has no logic, like a simple
There's no
logic.
end game.
Yeah.
There's
I
no
think
end
he's
game to it.
I think he's just needy. I think him and Katie, they're just needy person, and they found each other,
Yeah.
and he's attached to you, and I almost feel like he just wants you for himself. You know, that's why he keeps telling you, but
Both of
what
them,
about when this
both
person?
of them, they
Yeah,
want me
that's what I'm
to.
saying. What about this person? Because they're trying to get you to turn on everybody so that you'll stick with them. You'll be playing with them only in the party chat, whatever. And that's the
That's
type
when
of
they
a
were the
feeling I got.
happiest. When I was just with them, three of us.
Yeah.
That's when it made them happy. Nobody else can come in. They're like, jealousy. That's what this is, man.
Yeah.
This
They all
is a
started on me
jealousy.
as well.
Yeah, it's a
Saying that I
jealousy.
was Vlado, I was Mitch, I was all that. You know, I've been talking to him behind the scenes, which is bullshit. The only time I've ever spoke to him is with the time you know about it, and they're trying to
I
make
know
stories to
you're
make
not
you
Mrs. Mitch,
against
and I know
me.
you're not Vlado. I know
That was
exactly
far
who
too good
Vlado is.
punctuation
Yeah.
for my
Look,
standards.
I know exactly who Vlado is. I know exactly who Mrs. Mitch is. I know exactly who these individuals are, and that they're using these black symbols, and I know what's going on. But I'm not at
Yeah.
liberty to talk about it. It's above my pay grade. But I know who they
They
are.
said I've been setting all this up for 6 months. I've only been on like with you for like what, a month and a week or something like
Yeah.
that. 6 months.
Yeah. Exactly.
What the fuck?
I know who they are. I know what they're doing. But he doesn't know he doesn't know that, and he doesn't know what they want to do. He doesn't know that here's okay. I'll spill some beans. All right. Even though this is the last, because this is the last time we'll talk about him, so I just kind of spilled the beans. These individuals don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about anybody. They just love doing this. This is their fetish. This is their thing. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what they do. They have no personal beef with me. They have no personal beef with anybody. They just enjoy doing this shit. They go to Dark Side Field and do the same thing. They go to Review Tech USA to do the same thing. They go to all of these websites, all of these other YouTube channels, and they do the same thing. And Google is aware of it. Google is aware of these individuals and what they're doing. But that's as far as I can say. So, but he doesn't understand that, because his brain is just that the piggy brain is just too small to realize that there's people
He's
out there
been,
that
yeah.
he doesn't understand that there's people out there. They don't give a fuck about money. They don't give a shit about whether you like him or don't like them. They just love abusing shit. They love seeing shit fall down. It's like they want to see shit burn. They don't care. But he has a hard time understanding that anarchy. Like what even word anarchy means. He doesn't understand any of that shit. Oh, I'm watching a movie, by the way, called Ginger Hog in a New York meeting a female werewolf. Hold on. Oh, it is. Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
In London.
Yeah, it's a mature rated. Oh, it's just adult rated. So there's a strong sexual content, nudity, but also says brief nudity. But which fucking is it? Is it a full nudity or brief nudity? Oh yeah, that is already happening right now. Somebody's getting fucked in the ass. Deliverance part 2.
Yeah, I heard your little porn conversation earlier.
Yeah.
When you were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Oh god. My face is going bright red.
Why? Oh,
I know.
Holly. Oh, Holly. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
Review Tech USA. Oh, I'm
Oh,
Review Tech
no.
USA. Oh.
It's not good for my complexion, okay? I'm pale. I don't look good with bright red cheeks, you know?
Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me, Holly. The thing is, you better trust me, Alex.
Oh God.
Dylan, where the fuck are you, Dylan? Open the new account now. Come on, man. I got a couple of hours left. I gotta go see Moses. Yes, me and him gonna walk in fucking water tonight. We're gonna transform. We're gonna transform into werewolves. Yes, that's why I see Moses every night. Did you know that, Cameron? Holly, we turn
Yeah.
into a werewolf. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At night,
Mm.
we do that shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, howl at the moon. I howl at the moon too.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh God.
Hello,
It
gay.
is.
What kind?
Did I just say
What?
hello, gays and girls?
Yeah.
Hello, gays. Hello, gals and girls. This is Anthony Kenneth Bishop. Today is the year of our Lord, 2022 of August 29th. As of this moment, it is 23 hours and 24 minutes and 23 seconds. It's a bit cool and chilly right now, and it's very nice. I have my window opened up. Like, get to the fucking point, man. Like,
You
get
need
to
to
the
do that
fuck.
one day. You just get an orange wig, and just
Yeah.
have a Diet Coke or something like that.
He's like what you call like a Christopher Columbus, like on a fucking ship, and he's like a diary, and he's using the ink, one of those feather inks, and he's writing down like, "This is the year of our Lord." This is what century are you in, bro? What fucking century are you in, motherfucker? We know what time it is, dude. We have electronics. We have satellites. I know it's August 29th. You don't need to remind me, okay? But no, Cameron, we might forget it's August 29th. Even the YouTube tells you what date the fucking video was created.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. I might
just
miss
hope
him.
he
I might miss
apologizes.
him. Listen, I might miss him for entertainment. Honestly, people ask me, "Are you gonna?" Only for entertainment, maybe. But he gets old after a while. Mm.
If we never talk about Anthony again, trust me, I'll forget about the guy. I will never even think about him. I mean, there's
Dude,
no reason for me to think about him.
I did until he came back with all this new evidence. You know, this bullshit evidence that he has. Oh, trust me, I have evidence. Oh, trust me. Oh, who's that lady in the background? Oh, where do you live? Oh, are you a gardener? Oh, is this part of the script? Like he's shoving a dick into somebody. Like he's about to climax and come and ejaculate. I don't think he ejaculates like in a small little burst. Like even with a fucking little tiny spoon, you'd be like, you barely can catch any of that shit. Like shit. When I ejaculate, it goes to the fucking roof, it goes out to the atmosphere. Like a comet, it's flying out there forever.
So
It's like a
Mars?
fucking comet. It's like a comet. Like you're probably gonna see it. Like even when I'm done, like a million years from now, like my jizz still gonna be flying around, attached to another fucking comet.
Oh,
He
no.
doesn't have time. He can't even create a comedy. He's like, he doesn't have that. This is what Joe Rogan says, dude. Not everybody, even Brendan Schaub, like there was this guy, martial artist, UFC, ex-UFC fighter, and he wanted him to become a comedian. His name is Brendan Schaub. And Joe Rogan was like, all right, let me, introduce you to the comedy club. Let's see how well you do. And he did some specials, and people were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like he says, so I go into a Chinese restaurant, Chinese takeout, and I asked the Chinese guy, can I have some noodles? And he says, you're not too brown for me, or you're not too white for me, you're not too Caucasian. I was like, the guy makes no sense. Like, what kind of fucking joke is that, dude? It's not even a joke. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This guy, Brendan Schaub. Did you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, now I remember that.
Dude, guys, you need to look him up. This guy, Brendan Schaub, is the worst. He's not a comedian. But see,
He's
not
in
what I'm trying
YouTube.
to say is this: not everyone can be a comedian. Because you just can't make. You got to have the gift. You either know how to do it, You got to know how to get that punchline, or you don't. And some people they can't do it. And Joe Rogan is
But they
guilty of
think they're
this
funny.
because Joe Rogan told, "Oh, stop being a fighter. You can be. Not everyone can be a comedian. Not everyone can be a comedian, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, you're not a comedian. That's okay. Maybe you can do something else. Maybe you can grow potatoes better. Maybe you're a good veterinarian. Maybe you can train crocodiles and they can listen to you or some shit. I don't know. Maybe you're good at something else. Maybe you can swim with the great white sharks and they never eat you. I don't know. Maybe they like the way you pet them behind and they like that shit. I don't know. Maybe you'll be good at something else. But not everyone can be a comedian. But he's not. He's not a comedian. Anthony Kenneth Bishop can make a joke worth of shit. He's like, hey, 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 reach around, and Mallory's reach around. Reach around, reach around. How many fucking, like, all right, so reach around, what? We stroke him and he jerks off, and then what? What now? It's like you're telling me about a porn. You're not telling me a comedy. You're telling me a porn. Like some gay porn or something. You're stroking him out. What's this? 007 porn? I mean, you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Because I say what I mean, boy. That's it. He can't do that. If he could, he would. And you know what? We would enjoy him. He would have a lot of people subscribing to him. Yeah. Even when he did that unboxing of that telescope. Hello, guys and gals and all my friends. And today's the year of our Lord. And it's the August of 27. And it's very nice at night. I opened my window, few scattered showers. It's about 28 Fahrenheit degrees or whatever the fuck is. And I'm going to show you this telescope. And it has this specific lens that I bought. And I'm going to buy another lens tomorrow. And the next day, I'm going to buy another one. And I'm going to show you how to install it. So as you can see here, this is fantastic. It's a fantastic of a fantastic purchase. All my purchases are fantastic. Even if I buy a turd, it's going to be a fantastic turd. Everything's fantastic. So guys and gays and gals and transsexuals and homosexuals and bisexuals and alien sexuals, everybody, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs like, share, and like. This is Anthony Kenneth Bishop, and I will see you soon. Take care. Cheers. I went
But
to
the thing
sleep.
is,
First of all, I went to sleep with a fucking headache and a sinuses. I couldn't fucking believe that my brain's been listening. And he's on fucking TikTok. Even people told him on TikTok. He got mad. Why are you doing Elvis Presley? Because you don't sound nothing like Elvis Presley. And
You should not say that, brother.
he sounds like a pirate. Oh, Spanish ladies, alright. Like, like he doesn't even sound like Elvis. He sounds like a fucking pirate. Like a pirate on the ship. Oh,
I can't say it on here, but
love
yeah, my joke would be bogus.
you. Oh, you mean everything to me. What the fuck is this guy on? I've seen those TikToks. I've seen it. And then he starts singing Elvis Presley. Oh, I caught in a trap. I can't get out. Because I have this little dicklet. Because I have this little dicklet with all my big fat belly. Oh, I mean, come on, dude. Why embarrass yourself? And then he wonders why people are like criticizing because you suck. If I put something on the internet and it sucks, I shouldn't be surprised that people are shitting on me because they're gonna say you suck. Boo, boo. Throw banana, throw apples. You fucking suck. I bombed and I fucking suck. But he cannot accept any kind of criticism. I should have seen this before. And I said, why are you getting upset that people are, telling you that you can't sing for shit on a TikTok? Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't care. That's their problem. Give a fuck. If they don't like it, they can leave. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, but so you just want people to tell you that you're fucking great, that you're just amazing. You want people to lie to you, basically, that you're Elvis Presley. You're not Elvis Presley. Oh, I know I'm not Elvis Presley, but I can sing. I said, no, you can't, because if you could, you would have millions of, dude, you would have fucking, what's his name? You would go to the American Idol and shit.
America's
You
Got
would,
Talent.
yeah. I mean, Simon Cowell would be like calling for you. Hi, Mike, would you come in for the UK Got Talent and blah, 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 you know, whatever. Dude, they would ask for you to come in. But this is how you sing. Oh, I love you. You are my one and only. What the fuck is that?
It's a broken record.
Have you heard this shit,
Yeah.
Cameron? You heard it. Did you hear it, Holly?
No, I've never heard them. No.
Oh God, you gotta go to
No.
his TikTok. Oh, I will always be with you, my
Probably want to
love.
slip my wrists. Yeah, I mean, I can't.
Shit, I want to go to the computer. Just do
I
that.
can't. Serious.
I mean, what? And then he did that. Dude, he was singing the song with the mustard.
Hey, watch his next video. He sings in the shower.
Wait a minute. Well, you guys, he he had a dirty shirt, that orange dirty shit with the mustard all
Ew.
while he
Was
was singing.
Was he having a hot dog with it too?
I don't know. I think some particles of the hot dogs were attached to it. And then he wonders why these people are shitting on me. Why these people on TikTok are shitting on me. Dude, why do you think I'm not on TikTok singing? Because I can't fucking sing. That's it. That's why I'm not doing it. Can't fucking sing. Oh, but trust me. I know. No, I don't trust you because you can't fucking sing. Oh, my God. And there's nothing wrong with that, dude. If you can't sing, that's okay, dude. You can't fucking sing. Oh, but I don't care.
No.
I'm not willing to win any publicity here. So then why the fuck are you on a TikTok? If you're not willing to win any publicity, then just sing it to yourself in the mirror. What the fuck you need to be on TikTok? What the fuck you need to be on TikTok? Just sing it to yourself in the mirror while you're stroking that little dicklet with a
shower.
pair of pliers. With a pair of pliers, you know, because you have to find all that fat in there. You have to pull it out. Come on, man. Just what the fuck? Oh, trust me. You're a narcissist. I know what I'm. Everything. I'm a narcissist. I'm a racist. I'm everything, dude. All of the above, dude. I'm everything. Shit, man.
I'm Bubba.
I made Mussolini and Stalin and Hitler look like a good people, dude, according to him.
You make Bubba look good.
Shit, according to this fucking guy, man. And then he says UK police has banned me. That's my ass. I was like,
Let
how
me
come
ask you
that?
something. Which normal person thinks, like, he actually thinks that normal people are gonna believe him, that the police are gonna care about two YouTubers
No,
not
the
getting
entire
along?
70 million, the entire
Yeah.
the entire law
Yeah.
enforcement of United Kingdom, and I don't hear about this on the fucking CNN. The entire law enforcement of United Kingdom and Scotland, and even in Ireland, they're even blocking me too. So the
Yeah, they're
entire
gonna have their
UK,
guards raised.
the entire UK island, British
They're gonna
islands
get their
are all.
dresses in a bunch.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm on Interpol. Like, dude, come on, man. And I don't hear about myself on the fucking local news. I don't hear about myself on the fucking CNN. I don't see, what's his name?
I'll be right back.
Cooper, what's his name? Anderson Cooper talking about me. Even the other guy, fucking, what's his name? I don't see it on the Sky News. I don't see it on BBC. Like, come on, man. Only you would have to be like totally out of beef jerky or something. You got to be out of any brain cells left in your skull to believe. Yeah, like you have to have a shallow skull, like nothing in there, right? To believe that shit. So do people even believe that crap? Unbelievable. When he said that shit, I wasn't even laughing. I was just like, whatever they put in that fucking vaccine, I don't know. You need to go fucking check that. Whatever the fuck they put in there. Those nanobots, whatever the fuck they are. Those retarded bots. They put- Sometimes you gotta keep it real. He's the only one who hit a dislike. Dylan, he came and hit a dislike. Yeah, 11-1. Now he's gonna, don't worry. Trust me, I'll make another fake account. I trust you that you will. I'm pretty sure
Probably
here,
flick
even
me
Cameron,
off next time.
even Cameron trusts you, right? That he's gonna make another fake account. Everybody trusts you.
Probably my name.
No, he's gonna make a
Is that
live
the
stream.
one
He's gonna make an emergency live stream. He's gonna dissect this whole thing. And Holly, I don't give a shit about her either. That cunt. I don't care about her. She
I
stabbed me
did
in the
ask him
back.
to roast me still in the previous one.
Yeah.
Well,
The
it's
only
just a
the only
liar,
true
isn't
guy
it?
the only true guy is Deacon and this other guy and this guy. That's who my true friends are. And Katie. Not these narcissists. These narcissists. All these narcissists. They're everywhere.
Only thing I care about is my child.
Exactly.
Seriously, you know.
That's the only thing that should matter is your family, your child.
Yeah. I don't care what some person I've never met says about me. No.
And you shouldn't. No one
Really?
does. No one really cares. Look, how can I kill this guy? He did something. He put a bot. What did you do, Anthony? Like he thinks like I'm gonna care about if he makes like a 10 seasons about me talking about me. Like none of us care, dude.
That pack he's wearing is powering the guns.
More important
Shoot him!
things.
Shoot him!
Seriously.
Hold on. Oh, this is the boss. We're fighting the boss. Come on. Well, anyway, he's blocked. He's done. It's over for him. Yeah, he's a history. It's like Celeste Stallone says, "You're history. You're history." Oh, trust me. Yes, we trust you. So anyway, I've been really addicted to this game, to the Saints Row, and I'm enjoying the.
Well, you're getting your rentals worth, so that's good.
Oh yeah, so I'm not saying that it's the greatest game since sliced bread because it's not, but at least I'm enjoying the rental, for what it is.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about the Gamefly. That's what I like. Even if the game sucks, it doesn't matter. If I don't like it, I return it. But if the game is great, well, I get to keep it, and I can keep it, and if I like it, I can buy it. Dirt cheap. That's it. Dude, this Joker, everybody's telling me they like it. They like that she's thick and that she's big and she got the curves and all that. They really dig her. They like her. They like her a lot. Let me use my sword. Here we go. Come here. Jose, you have to keep it real all the time, my friend. All the time, every time. Even before the sunshine, you gotta keep it real in the dark. You gotta keep it real in the daylight. You gotta keep it real in the low. You gotta keep it real in the toilet. Everywhere.
I gotta go to bed. Too many late nights.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
Holly, yeah, it's a 1, 2,
Thank
3,
you.
5, 12. It's a midnight over there. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it is. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Holly, for
Thank you
stopping
very much
by.
for having me.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Anytime you want to jump in, you can jump in on the party chat.
And
Hey.
thanks for the
Thank you.
screenshot. Thanks for the screenshot too.
Yeah, thanks for letting us
Oh,
know
no worries.
about
Yeah, I
this
just
ginger
thought,
whore.
you know. Yeah, I spotted
Thank
it,
you.
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Hold
a
on a sec.
simp.
I'm just.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Holly. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
1 second. I'm sending a voice message to my buddy Maynard about my
Oh, okay.
Valhalla. So hold on a sec.
I'm into cover.
Sounds like privilege in here.
Keep the pressure on. There's no target. I need to reload. On the move.
Trying to figure out how to kill this guy.
There's no target.
There you go.
On the move.
Come on, come on.
Keep the pressure on.
Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure.
Moving up.
Oh my god, how do we kill this motherfucker?
Shit.
Oh my god, this guy is relentless. It's never gonna die. Got him.
Bring in the reinforcements.
How do we kill this motherfucker?
Moving up.
Oh, when that shit opens up,
Reloading.
when that green shit comes out. When he cools down.
Hurts so bad.
When he cools down, then we do it.
Someone. Help. It hurts so bad. Damn thing's overheating.
Ah, fuck.
Welcome to the Marshall Executive.
Dylan is Anthony. That was Anthony Kenneth Bishop with a fake account.
Fun times.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back, Cameron.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill this boss in the game. So I'm kind of focused on that a little bit now. It's this one guy I have to defeat, this boss, but I have to wait for him to cool down so I can, you know, shoot his batteries or something.
Now, Jose, Dylan turned out to be it was Anthony, and the reason we know that is because he was in the he was in the party PlayStation chat, I guess, with Holly and some of his other people, and he told them that he was gonna come in here and create the account as the Dylan O'Neill, and purposely become a member so that we wouldn't recognize. But they sent us the screenshot. That's how we outed him.
Because he was asking her to tell him to unblock me, and so
Yeah.
we know it's him. Yeah. And when we got the evidence, it's all there. I mean, I got nothing but evidence of everything. I'm like the Pentagon or some shit. You know? Everything's in there.
Coming.
I think this is like the third or fourth time we caught him creating fake accounts, and he's telling people that everybody else is creating fake accounts, but not him.
I mean, I've exposed him so badly that, dude, honestly, I mean, it's like, there's nothing else for me to do at this point to deal with him. I mean,
Eli, I'm coming.
all the evidence is there. Thousands of people have seen it, and more are gonna see it in the future. Like, that's it. He's done. There's nothing for me to do other than just do my own thing, continue on, and just let him soak himself in his own misery. Why are you shitting all over everybody? Can't even apologize, you know. With the thing. Oh yeah, it's not even wow, Jose. Jose doesn't even understand like who this guy really is. You're not even scratching the surface, Jose, of who this guy is. He's not even human at this point.
That pack he's wearing. It's powering the gun.
Is he a human camera at this point?
No. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna miss him, honestly, like on the channel. So
Fuck no, no one's even there.
I'll be honest,
No
like,
one's, yeah.
if I never hear from the guy again or even see him again,
Annoying,
I'll forget
dude.
him.
So annoying.
Like I'll never even think about it. Like, you know, like I'll never even think about him. I'll be honest. It may sound harsh, but I'll never think about him. I'll never, like, no, I won't even fucking remember him. You know, like him and Kate. I won't even remember them.
Fuck no. The only reason we're talking about it now because, you know, that's what this video is about. Trying to get him to apologize, but he failed to do that. But tomorrow and the next day and the day after, like, who? What? Bishop who? And if he comes in with a fake account and he pays, we'll remove him. Don't worry.
So it
We're not
says it says Saint Row got its first major update the day before yesterday.
But I don't see it. I don't see it. What did they fix?
It says it fixed. Okay, it says so it update rolled out August 27th. It's called Saint Row Update 1.4. The patch note says the first one is it stops issue when launching via Epic on DX12. The other one is fixes a crash. Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
the
for
other
the
one
PC.
is.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it could be probably, I don't know. It says this one fixes a crash when players use the Star Launcher after customizing it. So that could be on all of them for that one. That's a weapon or something? Star Launcher? I don't know.
Yeah. But
then the other one,
nothing on the graphics, huh? Nothing on the graphics, huh?
no, the other one, the third one is fixes default camera sensitivity being too high. Fixes vehicle hijacking animation issues. You will now sit in your new stolen vehicle, not stand next to it. Then the other one is localization and font issues, as well as cut off text on Epic because reading is what fundamental. Okay, this one here, it says PS5 adaptive triggers. We have made the decision to disable these whilst we fix the invert access issue when toggling resistance. We fully intend to get back in it, to get this back in. Stay tuned for the next update on it. So they're saying that they've disabled the adaptive triggers for PS5. And then the other one is fixes instances where riding shotgun was entirely too difficult on Sensei difficulty.
Oh, I see.
So that's probably like a difficulty challenge you have to do, and now they fixed. So that's all for now, but don't worry, more is coming.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully. But again, you know, it's what we were talking
But
about
the
earlier.
but the update what you're talking about, I don't think that'll ever come. I think this is how they want it to look, like that
Then we
goofy,
fucked.
cartoony. That's what I'm
Then
thinking.
we,
Like it's never gonna look like a real game. Like if you're thinking like Grand Theft Auto or even like The Last of Us or I don't think that's how this game was ever meant to look. I think they want it to look like this.
oh, so to forget about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ivory tower is
So
gonna
it's gonna be exactly like same old story that we had with previous games, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
we'll
all of them
patch
look
it
like
up.
this.
Promises, 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 and then they put it on the Game Pass and the PlayStation Plus. But you know what? I still find a way to enjoy it,
Yeah, yeah,
even
yeah.
though I'm like, here's what I say to people: I take it for what it is. I don't expect this game. I never expected this game to be like a triple
Masterpiece.
A, yeah, masterpiece. I'm looking at it as a good, and you know, I made a lot of money off of it too. Actually, not only did I rent it, but I made some
Yeah.
money on it. You know, a lot of views. So I look at it as a goofy, guilty pleasure, like just fun. I'm having fun. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the way I'm looking at it. So, and that's how anyone should look at this game. It's a fun factor. I'm having fun, and that's all that matters.
I'm coming
Honestly,
for you, you old bastard.
no one should take this game or expectations for this game should be very low. No one should expect this game to look like The Last of Us or God of War or Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not like Grand Theft Auto 6, you know what I mean? So people like their expectations needs to be low in this game. What this game is, it's fun. It's a fun
I
game.
would say if you like the other Saint Row games, you're probably gonna like this one because it's your style of game. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
But if you've never played this game and you're used to playing like third-person adventure games, like I would even say like Uncharted, or like you're running around with a gun and you're expecting it to be like those games, I think then you'd probably be like, oh, this is a letdown.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're expecting it like that. But if you're playing like a Fortnite or if you played the other Saint Rows and you just want a quick, just shoot 'em up kind of thing, yeah, you probably like it. You probably have
Yeah.
fun with it. But I would say definitely don't go buy the platinum version.
Oh Jesus, not $100, man. Not that shit. I wouldn't pay $100 for that crap.
Robert says he might pick up Call of Duty Vanguard next week.
I'm gonna rent it, to be honest with you. And I'll do the same thing like I did with the previous Call of Duties and Battlefield. I paid only like $10. How cool is that?
Does a PlayStation Store ever usually have like a back to school special like September or no, like deals?
I'm not sure actually. It's a good question.
Push them.
The platinum version, Jose, is $151 Canadian after tax for the digital
Yeah.
for this game.
Fuck that noise, man. Trying to figure out how to defeat this boss. So I'm like, so sorry if I'm like being focused on this. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Because I have to like wait for him to cool down, and I gotta shoot his batteries.
Huh? Shit. That was
That's why
shit
that's
that
why I
got
put down
Gamefly.
Gamefly. That's why I keep telling people Gamefly.
Well, I was just talking to my cousin Vic
Yeah.
about
Gamefly.
he no about like he I actually got him into he's you know my brother and him are like brothers, they're closer, but he's my mom's sister's son. He's 3-4 years younger than me, but he's a huge PlayStation guy too. But this year I got him into trophy hunting. He never knew what it was, and now he started doing it. But he's always been one of these guys like he buys his games on launch day, the physical disc, and then he sells it like once he's beaten the game. Now he keeps it a little bit longer because he's doing trophy hunting. But he told me he's never been a fan of The Last of Us. But now I guess he's been seeing like people are talking about the Last of Us remake, so he was just messaging me that he's gonna get he's gonna buy the Last of Us remake, and then once he gets the platinum for it, he's just gonna sell it, And he goes, and I told him, well, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna get it like when it comes out right away. I might look for somebody selling it on the marketplace. He goes to me, I'll sell it to you for $70 or something like that, Canadian. I think it's gonna be $103 Canadian after tax. So he told me I'll sell it to you when I'm done. But I told him I'm probably gonna buy the digital version too. Like I want to have the digital. Um,
Smells like
so,
privilege in here.
but I'll probably buy it off of somebody cheap the first couple of days when it comes out on the marketplace, like how I did with our Forbidden West. And then I'll play it, I'll beat it, I'll platinum it, and then when I see a sale on the digital one, I'll probably get the digital one too. But
Nice. That's a genius idea.
but my cousin, like I said, he's never been a Last of Us fan, but after seeing the trailers and stuff, he said he's probably gonna get it.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna
absolutely,
be the game
man.
of the year. Game of the year. Oh,
Well,
Bobby God of War.
I don't think it can
I mean,
be game
if
of
you
the year
don't
because
try,
it's a
I mean,
remake,
here's the
right?
thing, man. If people don't try something, they're never gonna know. I would keep telling everyone, dude. You know, you have to try it to understand like what we're talking about. Not just with the video game, with anything. If you don't try it,
Yeah.
you'll never know. And it's hard to put some stuff in the words until you actually try it. You know, and that's why I'm not good at like explaining like how I feel about something, because like these people will never understand what I'm talking about, because they don't know what it's like, you know, or what it's like to play something in VR, or what it's like to be somewhere or certain place somewhere, experience something. You have experiences everything, dude. Without experience, I can write millions of books. It ain't gonna do shit for you. Oh look, I found the bug. Look, see, this is the bug. He's just standing there. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, go capitalize on him. Maybe you can hurt him when he's like that.
I don't know. Look, he's already stroking his weapon. Look.
Ran dry.
Oh my god.
I feel the sepsis coming.
Look, he's stroking his dildo. You know that one of those dildo, like a dildo. Look. Look.
So all the chaos is going on, and this guy's sitting in his preppy pants and glasses, and he's not even getting hurt.
And look, and this guy's stroking his weapons, like a dildo, like vibrating. Oh my god.
He's not
Hold
even
on, let me
getting hurt.
dance. Let me dance.
Something's glitched. He's not even getting hurt.
Let me dance. Look at him.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
So these are the bugs. Hopefully, it will be fixed. But see, by the time they really get all these, I think people already have like
Oh yeah.
they're not gonna give a fuck, you know. Like they already forget about this game, you know. And they're gonna like, fuck it. So here's the problem with all of these tweets that these developers are always leaving. Well, then why the fuck did you release the game if it wasn't ready, right?
Yeah.
Did you properly tested it? You know.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this. This guy's stuck here. It looks like you might have to restart the game. There's a glitch here.
Yeah. Unbelievable, man. And I don't want to fight him again, dude. Like I'm already tired of him.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You have to fight him to pass this part of the story. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
easy?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
the boss.
Yeah. Because he's having a stroke. I mean, look at this.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe let me dance. Maybe something happens. Hold on. Here we go. Come on. Like what? What the hell?
And I think you might have to restart it because he's not even losing any energy. He's just stuck there, in limbo.
Shoot a rocket launcher at him. Glitch the whole game.
Kill the Gatling gunner. He's got the Gatling gun.
Oh, then he's screwed.
I hate when there's glitches that when you're doing like something
Unbelievable, dude. Look at
challenging in the game that it glitches. Like I remember when I was doing these these special DLC trophies that came with Valhalla. there's 27 mastery challenges that you have to do, and the game automatically puts it on extreme difficulty. And there's like 50 enemies, and you got to do something specific. And I'm doing it, and I'm like, fuck, finally I'm gonna get it. I'm so fucking happy. One more enemy to kill, and the enemy, for whatever reason, the game glitches, and it spawns the enemy outside of the kills area, so there's no way to kill that final enemy. And I'm like, holy fuck, I just spent like fucking 4 hours to get to this one fucking enemy. And now I can't kill him because the game glitched and spawned him outside of the of the playable area, and there's no way to get to him. So I had to restart and fucking start the whole thing again.
It's
I hate
annoying,
when there's,
dude.
oh yeah,
I
I hate
hate
when there's
doing that
glitches like
shit.
that.
Because, like, you know, you're like, man, I just wasted all this time for nothing.
Privilege in here.
Hmm. I know.
It's ridiculous. And then this is the beauty about a rental. The reason I'm not super upset because I'm renting
Yeah.
this and I can finish it some other time. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Uh, but people who spend $100 on it, imagine the rage they're gonna have, man. All this
Yeah.
shit.
They're probably like, oh, I love it. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You know who those people are?
Oh, us fanboys.
Yeah, yeah.
But remember, well, you know, Brendan, with the ignition, what a disaster.
Oh, Jesus,
That
I hated that.
it's been a year now, right? A year,
No fixing.
nothing. They haven't fixed it. They can't even put a rearview mirror, like a rearview mirror. You need a rearview mirror.
And you can't go left. You can't when
So
you go on the turner. You
what kind
turn.
of a NASCAR simulation? You got to see the cars behind you, right?
Yeah, you can't.
And they said we couldn't do this. Uh, but then why the fuck would you even bother? Okay, Cameron, please try to understand this logic. Why would you even bother trying to even attempt to make a NASCAR simulation if you can't do the basics like turning left and then putting a rearview mirror? Come on.
They made a new one too. It's a new one, Rivers.
Oh God. I don't know,
It's
man,
only
what
for the
happened, man.
Switch.
You know, it wasn't like this. I know, Cameron, we and you can go as far back as like, Jesus, like 89, 90, and 92, 93. It wasn't like this, dude. I mean, to this point of fuckery, man. It's almost makes you wonder, like, do they even care? Is it just money, dude? Is it just money?
Well,
It's just
yeah, it's
money,
a
right?
combination. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
give a
They
shit,
have
man.
they
Just
want
money.
they want to
Yeah.
just release it, make as much money as they can on the launch week, and they're like, well, we'll fix with the problems down the line. Hopefully, it's
And
not
then
a
put it
major
on the Game
problem.
Pass later
That's
on.
what they're
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. Or
They're like, well,
PlayStation Plus later
we'll
on.
make so much money, then we'll hire people to fucking fix these bugs or these, you know. I mean, I expect games will have some bugs, but you know, there shouldn't be like bugs that hinder you from playing the game properly, you know.
It is money, man. It's always money. And that's what they're doing. All right, we'll release this game. Same thing with the NBA 2K. We know it's the same shit. We'll release it now, make a bunch of money off of it, and then beginning of 2023, January, February, we'll put it on the PlayStation Plus and the Game Pass. Like right now, I can play NBA 2K22, but at least I didn't pay 100 and whatever, $50 for it.
You can't play the 22 and the 30th is the last day. They're pulling it on Xbox and
Oh,
PlayStation.
these
The 22.
cunts!
What's that?
NBA,
Oh, okay.
NBA, they're pulling it.
But that's okay. I got a Gamefly. I can pay for it dirt cheap. Keep. Yeah. You see, I got a backup plan, Kev. How long is she gonna dance? Even with all this booty moves, nothing, dude. Throw some tip at her, dude. Something. She's showing you the culo, man. And this guy's not doing nothing. This boss, this Marshall boss.
Don't leave me to die.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just the money. It's all about the money. This is why everything sucks, dude. That's why Top Gun Maverick is dominating, because they're like, hey man, we figure out the secret sauce. There's no competition. It's all woke shit. We got this. That's why there's no competition. It's Top Gun Maverick is just dominating. until the Avatar, till December. By the end of December, Top Gun Maverick is going to already make like 3 billion, 4 billion, 4.5 billion worldwide. You know what I mean? And then domestically, maybe even more. So I think they're going to make like $10 billion by the end of 2023. So they already got enough money to make even TV shows called Top Gun Maverick, right?
They can make another movie.
Yeah, but they were like, should they? But I know Tom says it's not the first time that Tom says nah, but money talks, bullshit walks. He might do it, but it's going to take a while, guys, because he has to go to space to make another movie and see how that goes. Hopefully everything goes well. You don't know, man. God forbid something happens and right, Tom Cruise goes up there, right? Maybe that's the last we see of him, right? God forbid. I'm just simply saying he has to go to space to do a movie in the space. Did you hear about this, Cameron?
That's cool.
What's that? Say it again.
Tom Cruise is gonna go into the space to make a movie.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So
He wants to. He wants to try to make it as real as possible.
oh yeah, he's gonna go there with the IMAX cameras and everything. He's gonna be there, and the other actors, supporting actors, will have to go through the same training to go up there.
Your ivory tower
Jesus
will never
Christ.
fall.
He truly is. Well, look, you have to admire his ambition. Like I said, hate on him all you want. I know people are gonna hate on him, but like, dude, hate on Tom Cruise all you fucking want. But he's doing all of this. He's making all these moves. He's the top dog, and you're not. So you can hate on him all you want with your big fat belly sitting there drinking that, Corona beer. He's doing this shit. You ain't not. You're not, right? So say what you want. The guy has accomplished everything he wants to accomplish and then some. And money doesn't mean shit to him because he's got money. He doesn't need money, dude. He doesn't have to work. You know that. I mean, Cameron. He could just retire right now and just. He's good.
Of course,
He's
he
set
doesn't.
for life.
Yeah. He never has to work again.
He's set for life. He can just live off of his name, off of his movies that he made, right? Every time somebody plays his movie. By the way, Paramount has blocked all my videos about Top Gun.
Oh, they told you they're not gonna fix it.
Yeah, I think they were upset that I call myself Mr. 4K man. They think I'm mocking the Tom Cruise because they see the profile, me fly.
They flagged you for that?
No, they block. They cannot flag me. YouTube says they can't do that, but they have a right because it's their product. They have a right to remove it, to block it. But they cannot, they cannot shut me down, basically. So they can't do that. So that's because the Google honors the, the fair use. Now, obviously, Paramount doesn't honor the fair use for whatever reason. I don't know. I think know what it is, man. This movie, it's so precious. It's like their Avatar, It's so precious to them, and they want to squeeze as much money as they can, And they want to feel like they're the only one who have the ownership of this movie, And they don't want any scenes to be shown. It's almost like they're treating this movie like a forbidden fruit, if you know what I mean, Cameron.
Yeah.
And like you gotta see it in the big screen. And I said, yeah, I fucking agree. You have to see it in the big screen. That's the best. And that's what that's on that video. That's what I was saying, Cameron. I was saying, I was promoting the movie. I wasn't saying, oh, don't go see the fucking movie. This is the biggest shit of all time. I wasn't saying, Paramount sucks or this or that. I was saying, go see the movie. I even paid for it. So how am I damaging the image of the fucking movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. This is not YouTube's fault. Just to be fair, this is Paramount. Paramount. I don't know. To them, Tom Cruise and Top Gun. It's so sacred right now. They're treating him like he's like a Jesus right now. Like they treat him like a Jesus. In the movie Top Gun Maverick, it's like their holy grail. You know what I mean? Like a covenant. What you call that? The cup of Christ or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like the fucking Indiana Jones with the cup there.
Yeah. The covenant.
That was real.
Holy Grail or some whatever. Cup of Christ. Oh, shit, man. But this is not really Tom Cruise's fault. He has nothing to do with this. This is just Paramount. I bet you if Tom Cruise, if I show this, they say, yeah, go play it. I said, as long as you're not making money off of it, as long as you're not showing the entire movie, right? But if you want to show a few scenes here and there, yeah, go for it, right? I guarantee you Tom wouldn't fucking mind, Cameron. But it's the studio that's being just bitchy and shitty about this whole fucking thing.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I was showing a scene that it's authorized by the same studio that blocked me for Amazon Prime members for free. Like everyone can see this scene for free, and there's no spoilers. It's just like the testing run. It's like a little 4-minute scene. Nothing that you haven't seen. There's no spoilers, right? I'm not showing you what happens. I'm not showing the ending of the fucking movie. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can see that on the Amazon right now for free. Oh, but that's because
Remember
Jeff
the
Bezos.
YouTube thing you did?
Oh, but see, I keep forgetting, Cameron. Jeff Bezos paid for it, so we can see it.
You know what? I'm gonna watch it today. I haven't watched it. I have it, but I kept telling myself I'm gonna. Today's my
Yeah,
day
you gotta
off.
watch it, man. You gotta watch
Right.
it. It's really good. And look, it's great. It's great, but come on, man. Just they treating it like a holy grail, like Area 51 or some shit, man. I've never seen even James Cameron with the Avatar. He didn't mind when I put that video, like 20th Century Fox and Lightstorm Entertainment. It's still there. It's not blocked. Because James Cameron's like, hey, it's a fair use. As long as you're not making money off of it, I don't care, right?
But
You promote it.
they just blocked the one video from the Top Gun, not the other ones, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, all of them. Even the one with the Fold Z4, they blocked that shit too.
Oh shit! I thought it was just.
That
I thought it was just the one that you put on the
No,
members.
no.
I thought it was.
Even that one. Yeah, even that one's blocked. All of them. Yeah. And I think also they got triggered by me calling myself Mr. 4K Mav, and I look like a goose, with the mustache. And then they're probably thinking this guy is like trying to mock the movie, like mocking it or like shitting. But I didn't. See if the human reviews that shit. And they did. They said, YouTube told me, they sent me a message today. The Paramount Studio has reviewed it. And they said no. And just to sweeten the deal, they also blocked the other 2 videos.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, just to sweeten the deal. So that's how upset they are with me right now. You know what my message is going to be? I'm canceling the Paramount Plus. I'm going to leave like a bad review on the Paramount Plus.
Then they're gonna ban you.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not an asshole. I mean, because it's a good service. But like, I don't get the studios these days, Cameron.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I know it's their holy or whatever. It is their holy grail of this year, and then it's like you can't touch this. Like you gotta have like a Vatican. You have to have a permission from a pope. Like to show any little bit of glimpse of the fucking movie, dude. Even with the Avatar, it wasn't like this, Cameron. But this movie is being held so highly. Even some pilots. Did you hear this? Did I tell you about this? Real pilots, from the U.S. Navy, who were like criticizing the movie a little bit. They got flagged by the studio. What the fuck, dude?
I feel the sepsis coming.
It's like they said they loved the movie. They said they loved the movie. But they said there's some stuff in the movie that you can't do. It's the laws of physics. But anyway, you go ahead, Cameron.
I was gonna say when it comes to the like that video, when it comes to that video on like how you got blocked, like maybe you have to be maybe like a reviewer, because there's a guy that I follow. All he does is review movies. Maybe you know him. His name is Chris Stuckman.
Yeah. I know him.
Yeah. I just went out.
He has a beard. He has a beard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And he has the Top Gun review, and he's actually using like footage from the movie. It's not like how you were showing it, like recorded from your TV, right? So he actually took like fucking 4K clips from the from the movie, and he's using it, and the video and his review has like almost 700,000 views. So I don't know if maybe these companies are only giving like certain people the rights to review it, and then everybody else doesn't. Like maybe these guys are like paying these companies to say, I'm gonna make a review on it, and I'm gonna be using actual footage of the movie. So I don't know how it works. It would be fun. It would be interesting to learn how they're doing it because
Cameron, check this out. A U.S. Navy pilot says he says I love the movie. It was great, but there's some problems with it. Like he says, you don't need two admirals to to summon a captain. One admiral is enough. I said, why do you need two admirals? Says that would never happen like in the Top Gun school, or they call it weapons system school or something like that. Uh, he says that in a navy you don't need two admirals to summon a captain. What usually what happens is the admiral, there's only one admiral there, and the captain is called into the office, and that's it. But you don't need two fucking admirals all the time to tell them, hey, you suck, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're off the limits. Like, and so they criticize the movie because it says that's not accurate because you never see two admirals. Ever do you see two admirals. And then they also talked about some of the maneuvers, like you really can't do that. Normally we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't fly so close to each other. We would never pull that out. So this is kind of CGI composite magic, whatever. And oh, you should see the backlash. 100,000 dislikes and flaggings and all that shit. And even studios wasn't happy with that. Like,
They
but
probably
these are,
banned them.
dude, hey Cameron, these are the U.S. Navy pilots, the real
Yeah.
U.S. Navy pilots, telling you like, hey, you don't need two admirals to tell the captain to shut the fuck up. You just need one admiral. Like in the movie, there's always two admirals. Why the fuck do you need two admirals on the ship? One is good enough. Always there's two admirals. One is the black, one is the white. Doesn't matter. But in the movie, one is black, one is white. One's played by the John Hamm, and the other one's played by this other guy. You might have seen him doing the voiceovers for like video game stuff like that. He has like a very deep voice, and it fits perfectly to play an admiral. But you don't need two admirals. And this is all this U.S. Navy pilot was saying. In the U.S. Navy, you don't need two admirals to tell the captain to shut the fuck up. Constantly to remind them, like, hey, you're off limits or this or that. And another thing they said, if you crash and if you steal an airplane that's from Lockheed Martin that's being tested without a permission, and you break it, you crash it, you go to jail, dude. You go to jail. Even the admiral would have a difficult time pardoning you on that shit. If you
survive, fuck.
Yeah. If you steal an F-18 and you're not supposed to be the one doing the test run, the test run, low flying.
Yeah.
And you do that, and you take and you steal without the orders, without the permission, and you steal this F-18. I don't know how you're going to do that because you have to have these guys to get you to go ready to start flying, to set you in the communication. You got to go through so much process just to get the fucking F-18 out of the hangar. But he's in there, all of it. He's Maverick, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And the pilot says, it's a movie. I get it. It's fucking Tom Cruise. So I get it. I know it's fantasy. In real life, this shit never happened. Otherwise, I would be in jail, in the military court-martial jail. You'd be arrested by U.S. Navy police. U.S. Navy has a police. So you would be arrested. And he says, oh, yeah, they do. Every military police, U.S. Navy, they all, Air Force police, they all have their own police to police their own.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So they said this is not realistic, but it says we still love the movie. It's a great movie, but we want people to understand that it's not a U.S. Navy documentary. It's a fucking movie. Okay.
Yeah, but I think but I think you have to know that it's not going to be 100% accurate because there's certain things they probably not allowed to show.
Exactly.
Because of like government information about
confidential.
The planes yeah, right. And also they have to make it like still be cool for a movie where people are gonna like it, right? If you try to make something identical to real life, it may not appeal to people watching a movie. Like it may not make sense in a movie, right? So
So then why would they flag? Why would studio flag? Like these pilots? It makes no fucking sense, dude.
Yeah.
And demonetize them. Because what studio wants for U.S. Navy pilots say it's the greatest thing since sliced bread?
Yep, they want people to lie. They want people to
Oh,
lie.
come on, man.
You
And
gotta
look,
kiss
I love,
ass.
and look, and they all said they love the movie. And none of them says, "Oh, it's a shit movie. Don't go watch it." They said they love it.
Yeah.
But they're also trying to tell us, the civilians, hey, for those of you who are not pilots, jet fighter pilots, so just to understand, you can do a 10.3 Gs, and then fucking exit the airplane and then survive. You're gonna fucking die. Uh, your brain's gonna explode of the pressure. And because the people don't understand how these G's works. Going Mach 10. Imagine going. Okay, Tom Cruise was going Mach 10.3, and he ejaculated, and he survived, and he went to the fucking. Okay, I don't want to spoil the movie, but anyway, like get the fuck out of here. Okay, that's so unrealistic. So, and that's what these pilots were saying. They weren't like saying don't go see the movie. They say it's a movie, it's a fantasy. Even the enemy is a fantasy. They don't tell you who they are. But this, you can't do this. Going Mach 10.3 and the fucking ejaculating, ejecting. When I mean ejaculating, meaning ejecting. You're dead. It says you're dead. It's over, dude. Your heart's gonna blow up. Your lungs gonna collapse. Your brain's gonna go mush. You're done. But I guess I don't know. This bothers some people, and I guess this bothers the studio that these pilots would say that because they want all the new cadets to believe that yeah, you can be Tom Cruise, you can fucking eject with a fucking Mach 10.3 speed. Do you realize how fast that is, Cameron? Mach 10.3. Jesus fucking Christ,
Oh yeah.
man. And the gravity G's you're gonna be pulling, man, at least 7, 8 to 9 G's you'll be pulling, dude. That's impossible to survive. And then ejecting at the same time at a high altitude, your lungs will collapse. Your heart will stop. You're done, dude. Your eyes will roll up and you're dead. You're done. You're comatose.
Your ivory
And this is a fact, but people don't want to hear this. They just want to hear, yeah, Tom Cruise can do it. And he's a maverick. Yeah, this is all possible. Yeah, while they're sitting in their fucking sofas drinking, Budweiser and eating nachos or whatever the fuck. Or
Yeah.
ginger hog kebabs. Anyway,
He hasn't
so I
come
like
in
the
yet,
movie
right?
too. We all like the movie, but let's be realistic about it. It's a movie. It's shot beautifully. The movie, it's shot beautifully, and those scenes, the way it was filmed, was pretty cool. And was filmed for real behind the pilot. 4 different cameras, and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, but some of the stuff they did, they had to use the VFX composite shots. And the U.S. Navy says because we cannot do this ever. It's nobody in the U.S. Navy or Pentagon will allow, even Tom Cruise, for these pilots to do these maneuvers because these maneuvers are dangerous and they're not going to risk liability of losing 2 pilots with a $280 million airplane. So if those 2 airplanes go, that's already what, 160, 170 million. There goes right there on top of the loss of life of 2 pilots. The Navy has a protocol. U.S. Navy has a protocol, and they will never break that. They don't give a fuck if you're Tom Cruise or Jerry Bruckheimer or whoever. Even if you're fucking Jeff Bezos, like they don't give a fuck, Cameron. They will not break those protocols. So they have to use the VFX, the composite visual effects to make that happen. And it looks fucking great. You know what they did? They used 1 airplane making maneuvers, and they multiplied them with 2. And it
Yeah.
looks like they're maneuvering at the same time. And you'll see that scene. And you're gonna wonder how the fuck they did that. Well, that's how they did it. But in real life, they can never do that. They can't do that. Going Mach 2.73, that speed to pull that maneuver. All they have to do
try
is
it.
touch each wings once, and they're gonna spark a fire. They're gonna explode. That's what the guy says, the U.S. Navy pilot. So what I'm trying to say, I love the movie. We all love the movie, and you're gonna love the movie too. You're gonna have fun, Cameron, watching it. But
I think I'm watching
it's
it
a
tonight.
but it's a movie. It's not a documentary. So I hope the people understand that we're watching this shit right now. It's a goddamn movie. It's not a documentary.
They're probably like, why the fuck is this robot shaking your girl's ass? It looks like vibrating her ass cheeks.
Tom Cruise came in. He's inside. He's the part of the making that sequel, The Edge of Tomorrow Part 2.
Oh.
I like that movie too a lot.
Yeah, I like
Edge
it.
of Tomorrow.
Yeah. I like all the Tom Cruise movies.
Yeah.
Even the Cocktail. All of them.
Minority Report is my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I love that movie.
I like that guy that what's his name? Von Cedro, the guy, the Danish guy.
Yeah.
He
He's a good
says,
actor.
"Do you know I don't hear any spiders clickety click coming now? Because there is no precogs. There's nothing. It's just me and you." And then he kills that guy played. Well, spoilers warning.
Yeah,
He kills that guy played by what's his name? The Irish guy, famous actor. Forgot his name. He played a pigman in Batman.
I
it's
forgot
a-
his name.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's like 20 years ago. It's a fucking great movie. One of the best Spielberg movies I've seen, man, honestly, in a long time. That
And
movie,
even Tom Cruise, he acted really well now. Like he made everything
Oh, yeah.
believable. I believed it.
and it was like the first
Tom
time him and Spielberg actually teamed up to make a movie, and that was so great. I would like to see them again. Like I think they made 2 movies together, Tom Cruise and Spielberg. They did that, and they did War of the Worlds, like
Yeah.
Minority Reports, and they're
You know
both
what? I
excellent.
liked that movie too. I thought it was okay too. War of the Worlds. You know, I didn't
Yeah,
think it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
I thought it was good. I
I
liked it.
like it because he's a father. I know he's like a fucked up father, but nonetheless he cares about his son and his daughter, and he's trying to find a way to save them
Yeah.
from this
Yeah.
this fucking thing that just happened. And he's he
Yeah.
put in a very tough situation, and it really it makes you feel for him because you're like,
Yeah.
God, what if I get put in that situation? Some shit happens, some unexpected shit happens, right? And I have to improvise,
And the way it was filmed in the story War of the Worlds, like with the
Yeah.
Tom Cruise one, it was actually believable. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like over the top where the whole
Yeah.
movie was just like constant explosions. The movie was about him and his family, and from their perspective, he was like a normal guy. They didn't make him off to be like some superhero, like like fucking Rambo, like he's gonna take the machine guns and go crazy. Everything was believable from the perspective of a normal family
Yeah.
guy with kids. They get
That's- yeah.
separated, and that's why I think I really liked the movie. And it was
that's
different.
what that's
Everything
what
was.
that's what Tom says and Spielberg says, that they were really trying to make this movie not so much about these aliens, but it's about us as humans and how we deal with the unexpected situations, like when 9/11 happens or something happens, and how do we react to it? How do we, like when something like even this pandemic, how do we cope? How do we cope with something unexpected? When something hits you like a freight train, unexpected, right? And you're like, what the fuck do I do now? Like you're in the shock, right? You're in the shock,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're like, okay. Even with The Last of Us, like Joel's like shocked, like, what the fuck do I do now? I got a daughter. I'm gonna call my brother. What do I do now? Right? He's like chicken without a head, and
Yeah.
your adrenaline rushes, adrenaline's kicking. You're like, what the fuck did I just witness? What the fuck's going on? And you're trying to improvise in that situation, trying to see what can I do here.
Yeah.
And that's what I really liked about that movie, War of the Worlds. Sure, aliens is one premise, but it was really about the survival of us as humans. How do we survive?
That was a great movie. I liked
Oh,
it.
War of the
Can
Worlds
you-
is great, man. Yeah.
Can you leave this area that you're in the game? Maybe if you leave and come back, he'll
Let me see.
start moving.
Let me go to
Like,
the
can you-
elevator. Oh my God! Let me see if I can shoot him with this thing. How about that weapon that he had? When he shoots him with some kind of vibration sound wave. You see that in Minority Report?
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
it
yeah.
worked. It worked.
Oh, you left and came back?
No. I shot him with this Minority Report weapon. You see this?
Oh, okay, okay.
It worked.
Oh, good. So you didn't have to restart
Well,
it.
thank you, Tom Cruise. See- Oh, that's weird, man. Now I'm gonna use the sword. I'll fuck him up with the sword. First, he needs to shoot at me, and then he needs to cool off, and then I'm gonna kill him. Come on. There we go. There you go.
It's got to be a glitch because he's not losing any energy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can avoid. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Die,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Die.
This has been 5 hours right now or 4 hours?
I have no idea. We've been off and on. Oh, look, he's glitching again. Oh, it's a fucking glitch. Look. Let me go inside of him. I see a glitch again. Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. Let's do this. Wait a minute. Oh, dude. This definitely doesn't look good. You know the guy that trashes Tom Cruise? Oh yeah, dude. There's people that are just jealous. It's just jealousy, dude. Yeah, man, why can't he do that? I can't do that. Yeah, why is it that he can, you can't? Yeah. I always tell that to people. Why, Dwayne Johnson looks so fucking cool and I'm not? Like, what is he doing, man? Yeah, that's a good question. Why is it? And you're not.
You're born that way.
No. Why?
No,
What's he doing? What's he doing right and you're doing wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, they're willing to make sacrifices that that everybody else isn't. That's what it is.
Yeah. Or take a risk. Or they want. Yeah. You don't take a risk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They would rather like people like with the other guy, like Hog, just sitting in a drinking,
Milk.
I don't know, was it Dr. Pepper or
Coke Zero?
The Coke Zero. There's still soda. There's still 140 calories in there. Oh man. Oh, these glitches.
Smells like
Such a bitches. Oh, you glitches. Let me shut him up again. Hold on.
your ivory tower is gonna fall.
I wish that this guy would just die. Die! You bastard! Die, you bastard! I don't care. Screw you and your damn Gatling guns. I don't care. I'm the Conan Barbarian. I'm the Conan Barbarian. Screw you. Come on. Ow. The hell with you. All of you. Bastards. Come here. Oh, nothing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Did you get any notifications for The Last of Us, Brendan?
No.
Did they ship it to you? No, they'll ship it
No.
on Thursday, you'll see. Or Wednesday, you'll get a message. They'll get copies early. Because I'm pretty sure the copies are ready, right, Cameron? Already by now.
Oh yeah. The stores, they probably already have it too.
Yeah.
They're just not allowed
I'm
to sell
thinking
it.
about buying it.
No,
They're
do
not
what
allowed
I
to sell
did.
it.
Here's what I'm doing, Brendan. I'm buying the deluxe edition, and I'm not gonna unbox it, and I'm gonna keep it, and then I'm also gonna keep the rental. I'm not gonna return the rental. I'll keep it, and then I'll buy it dirt cheap from Gamefly with the discounts and all that shit. And then 20 years from now, I can put that in there and then sell it. You know what I mean?
Sure, you'd be in your 60s.
Yes, I finally killed this cocksucker.
Good, because I thought you might have to restart the match or restart the.
I know, thank God. And you've been through these kind of things. Oh, I can only imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. And it sucks, doesn't it? It fucking sucks.
That's funny.
I'm good.
But say what you want. Look, even with the glitches, I still find something about this game. People ask me, "Wow, actually, I inspired some people actually to get this game." You believe that shit, Cam?
Hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I tell people, look, we all have a different taste, you know. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yesterday I was watching um, Sylvester Stallone answer questions. He has a channel where he answers people's questions.
Uh huh.
He'll take 10 questions from like his Instagram.
Was he
And
outside? Because he's here in Florida, in
well,
Palm Beach. Was he in the
usually
house
usually
outside?
you
Yeah.
usually all the ones I see him do, he goes in front of his house. So he's recording
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
front of his
He has like
house.
a big white house. He has like a, it's right
Yeah.
next to the beach. Actually, he lives by the beach. I know where
So
he lives. Actually, I mean, I've seen him a few times. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. It's all right. But yeah, so some of the questions, they asked him like like which is the female actress that has been the most inspiring for you, and he says, the girl that plays Adrian is by far in the Rocky movies the female that complimented him the most in the movie and
I agree.
actually made
Actually,
his career. So he said for him it's Adrian, right? And then he talks about they ask him like you know what was like the hardest movies for you to like make, and he said like believe it or not he's like like Rambo 4. And
Damn.
he's like all of the movies that came out around the Rambo 4 because he goes because you know how out of shape and old I was at that point, and to come back
yeah,
and to
yeah.
make movies it was so hard, right? And then another question I thought was pretty funny is that they asked him what if you had the choice today to remake one of your movies, which movie would it be? What movie would you remake? And he
Uh,
goes, well, to be honest with you, the movie that I've always wanted to remake is a movie I made in the early 90s called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, right? You remember that movie, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot,
yeah,
the comedy?
and I think
Yeah.
I know because originally they offered that movie to Arnold, and Arnold says, "I ain't
Well,
doing that shit."
yeah, well, yeah, and
Yeah.
his mom was the woman who was in the Golden Girls, right?
Uh
The,
huh.
the the TV show Golden Girls. So anyway, so he said, I've always wanted to remake Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. He goes because when the movie came out, it came out as a comedy, but originally he goes when I made the movie, I didn't want it to be a comedy. I wanted it to be really, really like hardcore. I wanted them to make it seem like my mom was like a woman, like that woman from the movie Misery, right? I wanted people to hate her so much that in the movie I would have to kill her. Like he's like I never wanted it to be a comedy where people were gonna like her, right? I wanted it to make it seem like like she was like a horrible
Annoying.
person.
Yeah, horrible
Yeah, yeah,
person.
yeah,
Annoying.
and like she was psychotic, and that I would have to kill her at the ending,
Overprotective
right?
and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like that's where I was going, but he's like so I didn't want to make the movie. I actually was not gonna make the movie, but he goes the only reason I decided to make that movie was because I heard Schwarzenegger Arnold wanted to make it, and I was like no 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 he's not getting that movie. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make the
yeah,
movie. So he's
yeah,
like that's the only reason why I made that movie was
yeah.
because they asked Arnold. I'm like no 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 I'm gonna make it. If you're gonna ask him then I'll make it. He goes even though I wanted them to make it the way that I wanted them to make it like hardcore serious movie like Misery was, but
Yeah.
he's like they didn't go in the direction I wanted, so he's like but that's the way it was, so
And
but
even yeah, yeah. Even he says that him and Arnold, man, they've been at each other's throat, man. They've been like rivals for quite a long time, man. Like they've been like going at each other, like they hated each other because they were trying to compete with
yeah,
each other. So there's always been that competition between each other, you know. But
yeah,
finally, they made peace. They made movies together, you know, after so many years. But in the 80s, in the 90s, oh, dude, they couldn't look eye to eye. It was pretty bad, dude. It was like, it was a huge competition, especially after Terminator 2. Sylvester Stallone was like, what am I making? Fucking Judge Dredd.
yeah,
So, yeah. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. If you look at it in terms of a box office, let's be honest, Arnold made more money in the box office. If you like compare it to like Sylvester Stallone, right? But I think Sylvester Stallone made more movies that you can like identify with, like you identify with his character. You know what
Well,
I mean?
I think Stallone has more quality movies. Like to
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
First Blood, like First Blood, that movie. Like even though I love Predator and if I and I love First Blood,
Hmm.
those are two of my favorite movies. I would say First Blood, the story,
Hmm.
is to me masterpiece level, right? And then and Stallone, his favorite movies are the Rocky series because he wrote them, he directed them. He even said in the interview or the Instagram thing that he wrote every single punctuation, every single thing. That was his baby, right? So he did everything for it. But even like the first Rocky movie, like the quality of that movie, like everybody liked Rocky. People didn't even give a fuck that it was a boxing movie. It could have been a movie about washing cars, but people just liked the chemistry. He said why the reason why those movies were so great is because people didn't care that it was a boxing movie. People cared about what was happening between Rocky and Adrian. And he goes, if there was no Adrian in that movie would have failed. He goes, people wasn't watching it because
True.
they wanted to see me
And
fight
her
Apollo
brother,
Creed.
that guy, Vito,
Yeah,
what's his
yeah,
name?
Paul. Yeah, yeah,
Paulie. I'm
Paulie, right?
sorry, not Vito. Paulie.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But he's like, that's why people watch that movie because they could relate to Rocky. He was a likable person, and the innocence between him and Adrian, and how they meet and they fall in love. That's why people watch it, and he's like, that's why Rocky continues to be like he goes such a great movie. It's because of the basic story between Adrian and Rocky, and he goes, that's why for him it's gonna always be his favorite movies that he's ever made, right? But yeah, I agree. When it comes to quality, I think Stallone has made more quality movies, where Arnold probably has more blockbuster hits, you know. But you know, Predator, I mean Terminator to me is probably Arnold's best movie of all time.
Oh
Terminator 2.
yeah, Terminator 2. I mean, you can't really touch that.
And you know
That's
what's
like
funny is you may not know is that I actually follow Edward Furlong. I watch all of his interviews, and he's the kid that plays John Connor, right? He's the little
yeah.
kid, and like today now he's like a obese guy. He was like a 20-year heroin addict, and
Yeah,
now
like
he's
a gum.
normal.
He had like
And
a gum disease because he was using a lot of drugs.
yeah,
He had
yeah,
to go
yeah.
to the dentist and fix that.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
now he got brand new teeth. But I watch his interviews,
Yeah.
and like I watched the new one, and there's like a guy like now there's like they he goes to like the Comic Cons and he goes to like these things, and I mean even though he's made like other movies and appearances in TV shows, people will always
I
know him
like
as
him,
John
though. I
Connor.
love that guy, man.
Yeah, yeah, and he always says like people always tell him like you're the only John Connor that ever mattered. All the other Terminators they failed because they didn't have you as John Connor.
I agree,
And
100%, 100%.
and he's like and so recently I watched an interview and people asked him so they're like Ed what do you do lately like what do you do for fun you know because remember he's not in the movie limelight anymore so he's like oh
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of the times I jerk off and play video games that's what I do and he's yeah and
I
he's
love
like
it.
he's
He's
like
just like us, man. He doesn't give a
yeah
fuck.
yeah he's
I
like
like
right
that.
now I'm fucking
Yeah.
like he's like right now I'm fucking and he smokes weed right he doesn't do the hard
Yeah,
drugs right
cannabis, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So he's like, right now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII and I'm fucking stuck at this fucking area, this fucking boss, and I don't know what the fuck to do. You know? He's like, I'm watching fucking YouTube videos to figure out how to beat this fucking boss. But he's
Yeah.
like so normal. That's why people like him. And he's like, I like you've probably seen the new Terminator movie that came out. Even though I thought it was okay, he's like, believe it or not, I was in the movie and they only hired me when I went to film it. It was like less than 10 minutes. They paid me for like 10 minutes of work. And he's like, and he's
That's
like
all I
he's like when
needed,
they
yeah.
when they told me you're coming back for the new Terminator Faith or whatever the fuck it's called. He's like I thought I was gonna have a bigger role in the movie, but he's like turns out I'm in the movie for like 30 seconds where they use a CGI young version of me in the fucking in like the resort with Linda Hamilton and both of us were de-aged and Arnold
Yeah.
comes in, I de-aged Arnold and he blows me away with the shotgun in the beginning and apparently they just wanted to use my facial expressions and de-age it and put it on the CGI version of the
Wow.
body. Right, so he's like, I fucking went home and all my friends and family were asking me, man, how the fuck was it like to be in Terminator, the new one again? You're back. He's like, wow, I was fucking. They filmed me for like less than 10 minutes. You know, he's like, he's like, but fuck, what could I do? He's like, I would have liked to be in the movie longer, but that's all they used me for.
That has to be one of the worst movies, and I can't believe, man, like that James Cameron produced that garbage. I'm like, that's gonna be like his worst nightmare that he ever created. Like, this is what happens when you listen to the wokeness shit. Um, I hope this is a lesson learned from Top Gun Maverick. Why Hollywood and studios need to stay the fuck away from. Hold on. What happened? What the hell?
What happened? I lost your voice. Couldn't hear you.
They didn't like the fact that they were saying stuff about the Terminator. They kicked us out. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What happened? Did the internet disconnect? I was.
Yeah, no. The PlayStation kicked me out.
Oh, okay.
So they don't like us talking about Terminator. The wokeness.
Dominic says he's back.
Oh Lord. But it's true. I mean, okay, for the brief seconds. So don't kick me out, PlayStation. It was woke, and this is the lesson that they should learn. And the Top Gun Maverick is one great lesson for the studios to learn. Don't make woke movies. Look what happened to Terminator. Look what happened to Thor. Don't make these woke ass movies. They're gonna fail. No one's gonna remember them. But if you make something, give people what they want. I mean, it's really simple. I mean, this is not like a brain surgery. It's really simple. Give people what they want, and you'll make your money. That's it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's weird. As soon as you mentioned Edward Furlong and I said something about studios shouldn't make these woke movies, all of a sudden I got kicked out. And it wasn't the internet. It was the PlayStation Network that kicked me out. So now PlayStation is listening. Is PlayStation, is Sony Studios woke?
Yeah, to some degree, everything is nowadays. Every company, because they're trying to get as much money as they can, right?
Yeah.
Another thing I like with Edward Furlong is I remember another interview different from this one. They had asked him, what was it like working with Arnold, and what do you remember about Arnold and all of these things? And he's like I remember when they hired me for that movie. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger was like the biggest action hero that he knew, and when he saw Arnold, he's like, when I went on set and I seen Arnold for the first time, he's like, I couldn't say anything. I was like so nervous, I was like so in shock, right? But he's like,
especially at a young age, man.
Yeah. But he's like, I'll never forget. He's saying like the most memorable time he had with Arnold. He's like, what people didn't know is, the scene when Arnold Schwarzenegger is driving the motorcycle, and the T-1000 is chasing John Connor in like that ravine.
Patrick,
yeah, is chasing John Connor in the ravine, and John Connor is riding like the dirt bike, and and Robert
from
Patrick is
Galleria,
driving,
on the LA River,
yeah, and then Robert Patrick is driving the semi, trying to run him over, and then Arnold comes in with the Fat Boy Harley and grabs John Connor and puts him on the bike, and then they're driving, shooting at
shotgun,
yeah. So he's like, what people don't know is like, for 8 months, he goes for 8 months, I basically sat on Arnold's lap for 8 months, because that scene, it took them 8 months to film. So he's like, I remember, he's like, I'll never forget. He's like, when people see that scene, they think about Arnold in the leather suit and whatever, but he's like that scene for 8 months, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to come to work every day wearing like beach shorts, a beach top. No, he would come in like beach shorts, beach top, and he had like fucking sandals on all the time every day, and he always came to work with a cigar, right? And he's like, I'll never forget. Like people ask, does Arnold really smoke cigars back then? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, I can confirm it, because every day for 8 months when we filmed that bike scene, he would come in his sandals and beach shorts and a beach t-shirt, and he would always be smoking like those fucking cigars. And then when it was time
Nice.
to do the bike scene, he would put on the leather pants and the leather boots, and he would do that scene, right? And he's like, Arnold was so cool with me, like. He's like for 8 months we were on that Harley. I was on the Harley, fucking for 8 months. He's like that's the thing with Arnold. He goes, I will never forget. You know, is when we filmed that bike scene. He's like, it was amazing. He said.
Yeah, that's the experience you'll never forget. And
Yeah,
we got to remember, he was really exposed to the Hollywood and to the whole Hollywood scene at a very young age. And it's very what's the word I'm trying to use? Very tempting
well,
with so many bad
very overwhelming.
influences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, not only that, imagine you get your first paycheck and you're like I said. He said his mother. He said before this, my mother was poor. We were poor. We were
Yeah.
nobodies. It's just I just happened to have the look that they were looking for. He's like I never did anything that was
And
a
the
movie, nothing.
mad money paycheck.
Yeah, right. I mean, he didn't get paid nothing like what these people get paid nowadays, like when Disney
Yeah.
hires people. But I mean, back then in the early 1992,
It was pretty big.
yeah, he's like I was 13 years old, and to even like fucking what most people 13 years old, they don't even have a fucking paycheck. He's like
Not even $100.
He's like, so he's like we got that money, and he's like my mom, she was like. She was like, she didn't know what to do with it either. Like that fame that we had, John Connor. He's like, I didn't realize that this movie and this role would be life changing. He's like, even today, like everywhere I go, people just call me John Connor. That's what they see me as. They always tell me like the other Terminators movies they flopped because there's no John Connor, there's no Linda Hamilton in the movie. So he at that age getting all that money, what happened was he fell into drugs, serious drugs, not the little, drugs and alcohol, and he said he was 20 years doing serious heroin, like brown heroin. He talks about it
Jesus.
openly. He goes like now I'm sober, but he's like that's why he's like now he's obese, and like he said he had like all of his fucking teeth rotted away from the heroin use, and he's like fucking hookers, and like he was basically living like the fucking Charlie Sheen life. He pretty much went bankrupt. All of these things happened, and now he's better, but I'm pretty sure like nobody will hire him nowadays, because the way he looks and shit like that. And so I don't think James Cameron is ever gonna bring him back in a fucking Terminator movie, but unless they use a CGI, but he said fuck, they brought me back and they used me for like literally 5 minutes of filming, just to get some fucking, tell me to move my face this way, that way, and then they fucking
it's for the same reason. Like for the same reason, like people ask, well, how come Kelly McGillis was never brought back into the Top Gun Maverick? First of all, she doesn't look the part. She's old, she's overweight. And she just, there would be no purpose for her to be there. And when you watch that movie tonight, Top Gun Maverick, you'll understand why she wasn't brought back,
Yeah.
And it's not that they don't like her or anything like that. It's just that she doesn't. Now, Val Kilmer fit. You'll see how that scene was done. That scene was done really well. That Iceman and Maverick was done really well, and it fits. But Kelly, it's like it wouldn't make any sense. It would be like, you'll agree, it was stupid to bring her in. It would make movie just dumber, She was there in the first movie where we needed to be, when she was hot, in the 80s.
Well, that's the thing, when your role in the movie is dependent on the way that you looked and your physical appearance, and then like 20 years later, it's hard to come back.
36 years later.
Yeah. So, but like the new Matrix movie, I didn't agree with the Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne is overweight, whatever, but Lawrence Fishburne's character as Morpheus never depended on his look. It was more of his mind and his cool lines and great acting, right? But I understand what you're saying, like like certain, especially for females. Let's be honest, because if you Tom Cruise is the main actor, they're not gonna have him with some fucking overweight, obese, ugly-looking chick at this point. Who, I mean, aging is natural, but but some women age better than others. And Tom Cruise, let's be honest, the guy is a fucking demon. He aged really good. He's in his 60s. Yeah. He aged really good. So they're not. Yeah, exactly, right. They're not gonna put some, like some fucking Roseanne Barr looking chick with, to play his like the leading character and have some kind of romantic chemistry between them. Let's be realistic, So, so that's I understand, like that perspective, Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing like fucking Stallone at this point. You know, nobody wants to see Stallone as Rocky anymore. I think it's better like how they have him like like now Rocky's transitioning into becoming the fucking coach, just like how Mickey was for him. You know,
Yeah.
so that's that's more believable now. But to put Rocky back in the ring and say, okay, Rocky, we're gonna go
Come
after
on,
a
man.
fucking
He's old. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's just
eh,
old, man.
yeah. So it's it's unbelievable. You know, like
Yeah, he's
so
gray hair.
yeah.
Now he fit the role with Samaritan. The Samaritan that
Yeah.
fits him, but there's not gonna be any sequels with Samaritan. He's just old,
No,
man.
no, I didn't even think the movie was that great, but like
Yeah,
Samaritan, you know, he's covered up and everything, so it's different, and he's always got the
yeah,
toque on and he's got the beard. It's
yeah.
okay, you know. Even Schwarzenegger, you
He's
know,
old, man.
yeah. But the reason why Schwarzenegger can pull off these Terminator movies is because the Terminator's covered up, right? He's covered up. He's
Yeah,
always got he's got the leather jacket on, the leather pants. It's not like
yeah.
like you're like he's out there like he has to be like ripped and toned, you know, like how he was, you know, like in other movies, and like fucking like he's not gonna go and make any fucking Commando movies. I'll tell you that. You know,
Yeah.
he's not gonna be carrying the fucking log like he did in fucking Commando. You know, with Elisa Milano.
I
That's
know
not
that
gonna
was
happen
a great
anymore. You know.
fucking scene, dude.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is so true. I mean, guys, no offense, but this is what Hollywood is looking. Hollywood is all about the image. All right, so if you don't have that image, if you're old, that's
Yeah.
it. You know, I mean, and nothing against you. I mean, you did your job. You have your golden times, and you're always going to be that legend. People are going to remember you,
Yeah.
right? But you know, you got to know when to throw in the towel, like when to retire. You guess, all right, time for me to retire. Right? Everything has the beginning, the middle, and an end. And some people just got to learn, like,
Yeah.
hey, dude, I mean,
You see, that's the thing too.
Even Liam Neeson's gonna get to the point,
Yeah,
like, all
you
right,
could
dude, you're
tell.
too
Oh yeah,
fucking
even
old, man.
now. Yeah, even now I
Yeah,
watched a movie with
he's
Liam
kind of
Neeson.
burned out. He's washed out.
And you know
now,
what's
man.
funny is I watched the movie and like I mean Liam Neeson movies are turning in too much to like where he's trying to bring
Taken.
that
It's like the
character
old
of Taken.
Taken.
Yeah, heavy movies take.
Taken.
But he actually said like I seen him recently. He said that he's considering stopping his movie acting career, and it's not because of his age. It's because he's developed some kind of like nerve problems where he can't control his nerves, and he says he believes it because he drinks too much coffee, and he drank too much coffee in his lifetime, and it created these nerve problems where now he has to take like some serious painkillers just to be able to function daily. So he's like that's why he's considering about no longer making movies, and he says it's affected his appearance and his weight and all of these things. But you know, this is also, you know, when you're like okay, let's face it, like Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're like what I call they're like one-trick ponies. They're like action guys, right? But when I
Yeah.
watch a guy like, you know, like Brad Pitt, yeah, he's getting older, but he still looks good. But forget that he still looks good. You can take Brad Pitt and you can put him in many different types of roles, and he's okay. You can make a serious movie like Seven, and Brad Pitt in the movie is amazing, right? He's gonna be amazing. You can make an action movie like World War Z, and you can put Brad Pitt, and he's gonna be good. You can make a romantic movie, and he's gonna fit the role. There's not that many characters that are like well-rounded like that. That even as they age, you know, they could still make, you know, great movies. Even like Robert De Niro, he could still make great movies because, you know, he's not dependent on his looks. You know, he's so you know, well versed in different genres of movies that even women like fucking Sigourney Weaver, I thought she was fucking hot when she was doing the aliens, and even now at her age, I still think she's hot, but she was never a woman who was like dependent on her looks because she was a great actress. You know, she could play so many roles. Same thing with like Jodie Foster, right? You know, she could play so many different roles: action, serious, drama, you know, sci-fi, just because they have that personality where they could just jump into a role and you'll believe it. You know, same thing with Denzel. Denzel's getting old, but you could still put Denzel in an action movie. You could
Of
put him
course.
in a sci-fi. Fucking, how many people have seen Virtuosity? I thought that was a great movie. You know, you know, and it's just certain actors, you know, who are versed. You know, they could still survive, but those actors, you know, who are dependent on their looks, and they were shitty actors, you know, not so great. Those actors are the ones that you see nowadays. They're not, you know, they're not doing well. They're like fucking. You hear they're getting a job at fucking Walmart, you know, to
I
pay the
mean,
bills.
you know, this is just the way the nature is. You know, we're all gonna get old, man. You know.
Yeah,
Even Tom Cruise is gonna get old. You know, he's gonna say, "I can't do this no more."
yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
doesn't even
mean,
have to work anymore.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, he accomplished everything. Look, all of these guys, Stallone, Arnold, um Tom Cruise, they are legends, dude. They accomplished what they
Yeah,
needed to accomplish. They don't like Al Pacino, De Niro. They accomplished.
yeah.
They don't have to do shit anymore.
Mel
I
Gibson is
mean,
another guy that you can put him in pretty much any type of movie, any type of
yeah,
role, and he can pull it off because
yeah,
he's actually a good actor. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like so you could put him in a comedy and he'll be okay. You put him in an action movie, he'll be okay. You put him in a
yeah.
sci-fi or horror movie, he'll make it believable. So those guys are still doing are still they can still
Relevant.
make movies. Yeah, they
Yeah,
can
they're
still
still
make great
relevant.
movies, right?
Man, I really want to
But
go
like
see the
everything else,
masterpiece. Hey, hold on.
even Jean Claude is getting. I know he can still do it, but even he's getting old.
Yeah,
There comes even Dolph Lundgren. You look at him like
yeah,
he's getting old. You can't beat the clock, man.
yeah.
This is why life is short, man. You can't beat the clock. No matter how hard. I don't care how many plastic surgeries or fake veneers or this or that or tanning salons you go to.
I find they look worse when they start doing these plastic surgeries, man.
I know, I know. Look at
I watched a
Madonna,
video.
Jesus Christ.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I watched a clip of
Fuck.
people showing. They showed a clip of Madonna going on the Ellis DeGeneres show like 10 years ago, and
Like a robot.
she looked amazing. She was gorgeous, and that was when her face and everything was still like naturally aging.
Natural. Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
looked gorgeous, and I've always thought Madonna was a beautiful woman. And then
Oh yeah,
now
she
they
was.
showed, yeah, and then now they showed in 2019 Madonna going back to Ellen DeGeneres, and now it's a whole different human. Now it looks like fucking like that fucking what's that fucking woman that had all those facelifts again? Not
I know
Joan
you mean.
Rivers. Now she
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking Joan Rivers, right? She got fucking
Yeah.
big lips, like, and nothing looks fucking proportioned, and and that just goes to show
And she
you, like,
also put some weight on too. I noticed.
oh yeah. That just
Yeah.
even like fucking. Do you know the rapper Little Kim? She is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking worst. I remember when I was a kid, Little Kim was like the fucking hottest female black artist. She was like the hottest. Now when you see her today, 50 Cent calls her a troll. She looks like a troll. You know, everything
Overweight.
is like disgusting. Not even overweight. She's like she put like massive implants in her ass, her face, her
Yeah.
cheeks, everything. And it's just, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. Like,
But she
let
does a little
yourself
bit
go.
of she definitely has, maybe it's just me, but I noticed a little bit of chubbiness if she let.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's overweight too. But I'm saying, like, these people don't know. Like, let yourself age naturally. You're gonna look better
Yeah.
because that's just the way it works. When you start spending surgery on one part of your face, then that part of your face does not look normal compared to the rest of your face. Then you go and spend another money, and then next thing you know, you look like fucking Joan Rivers, or like that fucking Ken doll, the guy who wanted to look like a Ken doll. It doesn't look. You look fucking. You look weird. So
Look at,
I
for
say,
example, what I like about Clint Eastwood. He never did any surgeries. He
yeah,
just
he didn't give a
aged.
fuck about that. Yeah,
He just aged the way he aged, and it's like I don't give a fuck. This is who I am. Even
yeah,
his latest movie I saw, sure, he looks old and all that, but you believe it because that's who he is. He's
yeah.
old.
But he's in his
Uh,
90s, isn't he? Right now?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's in his 90s, and he still managed to make a movie.
Yeah.
Uh, I just don't like when these old actors are trying to pretend that. Ooh, look at this thing. When they're trying to pretend that they are
They're trying to
still
find the
relevant,
fucking yeah.
like
They're
still
trying to find the
relevant,
fountain of youth, and they're not.
yeah, like dude, you're not relevant anymore. I'm sorry, but it's just your time has come to an end. You had
Yeah.
your glory time in the 80s and the 90s, and now this is 2000 and beyond. Your glory times are over, and you just have to accept that and move on. That's it. But this fear of aging, I don't know what it is, man. It's just fear of aging.
Well, it's also the fear of no longer being relevant into like I mean like to the young generation, the people who are watching movies now, these actors are like fucking has-beens to them. They're like, oh fuck, this is a has-been. I don't care. That was like my mom and my dad's fucking favorite actor. I don't, But I think nowadays, to me, the actor that I see who's making movies and I think who has like that ability to be well versed is probably what's his name, Ryan Gosling. I think he has the ability to make various types of movies,
Yeah.
not just movies based on his looks. You know, he has a potential to make drama movies, serious movies. You know, he has the potential, I think, to do that type of stuff.
Even the what you call it? Oh, you still here?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
here.
Yeah, yeah. Even there's this one actor. Oh yeah, Harrison Ford. Even Harrison Ford, like he looks old, but
Yeah, yeah,
he can still manage. But he's old. Like Indiana Jones, I was looking some of those still images from Indiana Jones. Dude, you're old, man. You're fucking
yeah,
old, man. Like I don't believe you. I don't feel the same way about you the way I felt like in the 90s or in the 80s.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're not convincing me that you are this Indiana Jones anymore.
yeah, yeah,
It,
exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah,
and again, nothing against Harrison Ford. He was great in Star Wars, Han Solo. He was great as Indiana Jones back in the days. He was great as a Blade Runner. Uh, but that was back then. He was great as a Jack Ryan in Patriot games and Clear Present Danger. He was even great as a president in the Air Force One, but not better than Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman is one of my
yeah,
favorite presidents ever in the Independence Day. But that was back then. And I think another great example is you were telling me, and the reason why it doesn't work, it's a great example of like Jurassic Park. And you've seen the movie Jurassic Park Dominion. They're bringing
yeah,
all these old actors from the 1993. And you see, obviously, it's not working, not the same chemistry. They all look like they're old. They're just like there to collect a paycheck, right? Am I getting
yeah,
paid? Okay, how much I'm getting paid? Like there's no passion. There's none of that, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. This is why studios have to let it go. Some things you just have to let go, man. Meaning,
Mhm.
grow up. Just get old and enjoy your life, man.
Yeah.
These actors had no business coming back. And quite frankly, I don't even know why they're making these Jurassic Park movies. It's over. It's been
It's
over
the last
for
one. They're not making it
yeah, for
anymore.
30 years. Like it's now 30
Yeah.
years. It's been fucking
Yeah,
over, man.
30.
It's been over,
You know what
dude. It's
happened
over.
with like Jurassic Park? The idea, the concept of the first movie was incredible because nobody had seen it. But now it's like it's been washed. You know, it's now it's just regurgitated over and over and over. There's nothing unique about the story. It's always the same. You know, okay, there's another island with more, and we're gonna some doctor is gonna create an embryo, and it's never ending. It's just been washed out so much times now that nobody at this point it just doesn't have that unique factor that I would even say the first two movies are probably the best Jurassic Parks of all time, and none of the other ones afterwards
Yeah.
had that same flair. Now it's just regurgitating the same thing over and over and over, and it's kind of like the Predator movies, right? They just
hmm
keep making the same thing over and over and over. Uh, so I
I
think
mean, look at
yeah,
look at RoboCop. What a fucking failure that was. I mean,
yeah.
the
I hated
remake.
the
That
reboot. The reboot was the bad.
yeah, the reboot, which is so dude.
Well,
You can even find that movie, dude. I looked
yeah.
for it. You can't even fucking buy it, dude. I think they canceled it. It was
But
so bad.
well, yeah, and certain movies, like certain movies, they are unique because of what people have in their hearts. Like RoboCop, it's always going to be Peter Weller. RoboCop 1, it's always going to be Peter Weller in that movie. And people, the fans of that movie know that movie inside out. They know all the lines, they know everything about that movie. And now when they make a remake, it's like, I mean, the hardcore people are not gonna wanna, who are fans, they're not gonna, watch. Like they might watch it, but they're not gonna say, they're never gonna say, oh yeah, this is better than the original one was. No, you know. So in those regards, those movies usually they don't do well.
Of course. And
Have you heard
this
about the
is
new game is coming out? The game
which
is
one?
coming out.
Yeah, yeah,
RoboCop.
on the PlayStation. Yeah, yeah, on the
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Oh.
The RoboCop game. I think you seen the trailer.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the RoboCop, the video game. It looks pretty
Yeah.
good actually. Yeah, yeah. Uh,
I can't wait for that.
um,
What else
so
is coming? Oh,
oh, by the way, I just became the president of the Marshall Company. I didn't kill him. I
Yeah.
fired him. And the Joker. This is almost like a Joker movie now because Joker's taking over. And I got a tank, dude. I unlocked the tank. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have so much fun with this shit. You see, I like these unlockables. Now I locked the tank. I can just go and
Yeah.
shoot the shit and boom, boom, and have fucking good time. Um, what I was gonna say.
Looks like Myra Star's as good as her word.
Yeah, I agree with that. When you old, man. You just have to let it go.
Back on Marshall's military expedition. All
Just do
those
your
guys were
thing. Retire. Enjoy that money, man. You worked hard for 30 years, right? 40 years, and enjoy fucking life, right? When you gonna
I think
kick
that's
back in, right?
Tom Cruise is 40 years, right? And coming up
No,
to
he's
it.
60. He's in his 60s.
No, I mean years in the business. 40 years.
Who?
Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, something like that, like 40 years. Yeah, yeah. He did the first movie he ever did was called uh what you
Like, you
call
know
it?
what I hate? Like when you have great actors and they make great movies and then they don't
Yeah,
realize their time is over, and then what happens? They start making these shitty movies by these like companies nobody ever heard of, like these straight to blockbuster type movies, and that's when your reputation goes like downhill. Like fucking Nicolas Cage, like what the fuck, man, with these shit movies. Stop making these fucking, you
yeah,
know, at one point he was making movies and nobody even heard about these movies because they were like they were going like straight to fucking Tubi or some shit, you know. So
yeah,
to me, I hate when actors who were great growing up as a kid, they let themselves like I mean, and I understand some of them they were not good with their money, and they have a lot of bills, and they hung their hat where they couldn't reach it, and now they just need a paycheck to pay for these bills, and then now they're forced to like fucking make these shitty movies and these shitty shows that nobody will ever heard of, and make these special appearances. Don't ever let yourself get like that if you're a fucking like celebrity. You know what I mean? Like know when to call it quits when you're at the peak of your fame. Be smart with your money. Make investments that'll pay you back for the rest of your life. Like buy property. Make smart moves of property. So then that way when you retire, you can live off of the fucking property money
yeah.
that you're getting.
Like for
But
example, Tom Cruise been working movies for 40 years, and his very
yeah,
first movie was like a romance movie called Endless Love. It's just like a romance
I
movie.
remember that one.
And then he did Taps, and Taps was
No,
the
I didn't see
what
that one.
really got him in.
yeah,
What kind
Is
of
that the
opened the
bar
door for
scene?
Top Gun? Tony
What
Scott
is the one
seen
with the bar?
the Taps, and he was like, all right, this guy, I can definitely have him be a wingman, this cocky wingman. And then he did Risky Business after that. Uh, and he did all the. Actually, he did a bunch of movies after that. I'm sorry, my bad. He did Taps,
yeah,
The Outsiders, Losing It, Risky Business, and All the Right Moves. So, yeah, this was pretty much. And The Legend. Oh, no,
yeah,
no, 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 no. It was The Legend because The Legend was directed by Ridley Scott. And I guess Ridley Scott said to Tom, hey, my brother is working on this US Navy movie about this Top Gun school, about the pilots. Would you like to be in it? Here's the script. And Tom looked at it. And then he met his brother, Tony Scott. And that's how he got to Top Gun. And after Top Gun, he took off. Phew. Look at this. The Color of Money, Cocktail, Rain
the
Man.
firm,
Yeah, The Firm, Born on 4th of July, Days of Thunder, Far and Away. That's where he met Nicole Kidman. Far and Away.
yeah,
A Few Good Men. Actually, The Firm came in '93 after The Few Good Men. Interview with the Vampire, '94. Mission Impossible, '96. And of course, Mission Impossible put him in another trajectory. Then, of course, Jerry Maguire, Show Me the Money, Without Limits, Eyes Wide Shut, Magnolia, Mission Impossible 2, Stanley
And
Kubrick, A
then
Life in
Dirty
Pictures.
Dirty Dancing, Day of Thunders.
He produced the others with Nicole Kidman. He was
yeah,
also a
Yeah.
producer, dude. He produced a lot of shit.
When he first met
Dude,
his
he's done a
wife was
lot of stuff, dude. Dude, this guy, not only did he make a shitload of movies, but he also produced a lot of freaking movies, man. He truly is a maverick, man. I mean, in every sense of the way, he's the maverick. I mean, listen, you can say what you want. Like I tell people, hate him all you want, dude. You can't deny his Wikipedia, his biography.
yeah.
You can't,
Success.
yeah, his success. You can't deny that. Even if you hate him, you can't deny this guy's success. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, he's done so much.
Day of
He
Thunder.
even
That's when he
produced
had
a
his
movie
wife.
that I liked. That late Ray Liotta was in it, called Narc, and I love that fucking movie, Narc.
Yeah, I love that movie too. People don't. A lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people
it
didn't see
was
that movie,
fucking,
Narc.
yeah, yeah,
I
it was
never seen
fucking
the
great.
movie.
Oh, you gotta, you know, buy it, man. I mean, I don't know if you want to buy it, but it's really good, man. Rent it actually. It's
I'm
really.
trying to buy Top Gun right now. I'm trying to
You can rent
get my
Narc
money.
through Gamefly. There you go. Problem solved.
Ooh, is it in 4K? I've been watching the
I'm
movies
pretty
in 4K
sure,
now.
even if it's not, you know, that movie like doesn't require like
No,
a
I don't. I
4K,
don't.
does it?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that movie ever came on 4K.
So,
Yeah, but
Carmen,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Blu-ray, man,
there's
it's
not a
still good.
special effects. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's still gonna, but it's a great movie, man. You should definitely watch it. Uh,
I
it's a
I
little
had a
bit depressing,
question.
but Ray Liotta was really good in it, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was just. I don't want to spoil the movie. He has to deal with you know, working undercover on narcotics. One of the narcotic agents working in there, and Ray Liotta's detective. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but watch
Oh
it.
man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was fucking good. Ray Liotta looked fucking badass in that movie. He was big, huge, and he just looked like he's about to fuck you up, right? He just had that look on his face, like he's about to fuck you up, and he did. Like he was like a beast, like a brute force in that movie. Uh, Coolio in there? Yeah, fucking Coolio. I think Coolio was in the movie, wasn't he? Yeah,
I
yeah, he
forget.
was. I think he was. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for Brendan, but watch the movie. And I hate fucking do that shit because the idea is for you to watch the movie. Um, let's see
Anyways,
what we have.
I gotta get going. I'm gonna go have a meal.
All
And
right, brother. Me too.
I might put on the Top Gun and watch it after.
Oh, dude, you definitely need to watch it, man. You definitely need to watch it. Uh, unfortunately, you know, we're done with this Ginger Hog. That's it. We're moving on. And I'm glad that we're done with him, dude. So we can focus on doing what we're doing. We gave
Yeah.
this guy a chance to apologize. I apologized. He chose not to, and that's on him. If he wants to live with that kind of face, I don't give a shit. That's on him. If he wants to be that bad guy, fine, let him be. I mean, I did my dues, and I said if I have caused anyone any like hardship or stress or anxiety, I'm sorry. I even said to Brendan, I apologize. But he failed to do it. He failed to do that shit. So that's on him. You know, it is what it is. But I'm kind of glad that we're done with this nonsense. You know what I mean? Because it's just getting what was that the word that you said, like annoying and boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's annoying. We're tired of it, man. You want to move on, do other things, and that's it. We got The Last of Us coming out. Even this game I'm enjoying right now, like fixing my tank. I'm gonna cause some shit out in the city with this thing.
Huh.
So thank you, hey Cameron, for being here, man. It
Yeah, no
was
problem.
great. Sadly, you know, it is what it is. But something I already told you, he's not gonna do it. So he came in with his fake account. But at
Yeah.
least he paid for it, so it's all good. Actually, so
Yeah.
he paid for two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, so he paid for the original and this one. Well, thank you. That's great. Awesome. Appreciate that. You know. So that's it. I made some money off of him, so it's all good. Uh, anyway, thank you, Cameron. Appreciate it,
All right,
man.
guys. Have a
Enjoy
good
the
night.
Top Gun Maverick, man. Have fun with that movie. It's a lot of fun.
All
You'll
right. Have a
enjoy
good
it,
night.
man. Take care.
All right, Carmen, we gotta get
Later.
you. You know, Florida, man.
What's that? Come to Florida?
We gotta get you. Yeah.
One of these
Yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah. One day, yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna get together, man, and do it. One of these days, man. We got it. Yeah, for the old sake time, man. We gotta do. Or me, go to Canada. You know, go to Toronto.
I'll go
You
with you.
know, fly here
Well,
from here to
well,
Buffalo, from Buffalo to Toronto. That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
can do it. Yeah, for sure. All right, Cameron, man. We'll keep in
All
touch.
right.
I'll talk to you. Cheers. All right,
All
brother.
right, guys.
Enjoy
All
your
right,
meal.
Brandon. Have a good night.
Cheers.
All right, later.
Thank you.
You too,
Thank
Carmen.
you.
Cameron. Yeah, I said his
Yeah.
name wrong.
Look at this. I got my Joker tank ready to rock and roll, babe.
Oh, how long are you gonna be on?
For maybe like 2-3 minutes, and then I'm done. Like maybe 5 minutes. I just want to finish up this this tank
Yeah,
with
me too.
yeah, man. I might even take a little break tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Tuesday. I'll take a
Yeah.
little break. I've been streaming a lot, dude. I've been putting out so many live streams and videos, right? About 28 hours, 30
Too
hours?
many.
Too many, man. It's just too
Over
much.
33, 36 hours, I think you
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
total.
And counting, and counting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break tomorrow. Take a day off. Yeah. Mm. Hopefully, they're gonna ship my copy of The Last of Us Part One on Wednesday, right? So we can get it by
They do
Friday,
it on, like, they do it on the 2 days
Thursday,
before like Wednesday or Thursday, you're going to ship it to you two
from
days
Pittsburgh,
before.
right? Yeah.
And then it's going to take 5 to 6 days and you get it.
Yeah. By the time you get it, yeah, 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 yeah.
You probably won't get it until Monday.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can wait. I tell people, not a biggie. Um,
Yeah, I'm going up to, I'm renting 3 games next month.
mhm,
Going back there.
that's good.
Yeah, my brother wants the Saints Road. He has an Xbox. His birthday's coming up, so I'm going to give it to him.
Look, man, I'm having fun with this game, Brendan. I never thought I was going to say this,
Yeah,
but I'm really having a good time. I'm really enjoying it, man. Look,
I should have sent it back.
I if I didn't like it, I wouldn't play it. Look the stuff that I have unlocked. Look how much money I have. Look at this Joker I created, man. Dude. I not only am I enjoying this rental, but I also made money off of this, like doing the YouTube and whatnot. Donations and all this other stuff. So I mean, it's really to me, uh, I'm like enjoying it right now, man.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, yeah. Put the purple over here. Purple, purple. There. Team paint 2. Purple is gonna be purple. Oh yeah, I love it. Green, purple, pinkish. Yeah. Yeah, definitely something Joker would have. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, you can always rent it. It's not a big deal. Whenever you get a chance, you can
I'm
always.
getting it for Xbox again. I'm gonna try it on Xbox, see how it is.
Yeah. I might get it from Gamefly on the Xbox for you and me if you want. But that'll be like,
Yeah,
during like Thanksgiving, Christmas, when they sell it like dirt cheap, and I'll get a disc. You know what I mean? And I mean, because Gamefly will always have something, like a certain discount or whatnot.
it's like Black Friday will have Amazon and some games out. That's why I'm gonna start buying games.
Yeah.
Good. I'll have to buy Returner.
Yeah.
Shit. I have too
Here we
many
go.
games on here anyway. Shit.
Well, you had to basically travel to the. You told me. What was that? The to your. What was that place you were telling me about? Your mailbox or
What?
something to get the GameFly?
Yeah, like two Myers.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pain in the ass.
Was the game there? Oh, just to return it.
No, I had to send it. I had to return it. I had to put it in the mailbox and return it. Man,
Ah, I see. I see.
it was not good. It was this, and then pass interference. Never call the pass interference. I was like,
Oh,
well,
for the
I hit the
Madden? Oh,
guy
yeah,
hit my
yeah.
receiver. Then I saw it on your live stream. I was like, oh, you playing it, man? Oh, that video you made. I saw the same thing. I was like, oh, it's happened to me.
Yeah, it was really disappointing, man. The whole game. It's same shit, just the rosters. different, but it's pretty much exactly the same thing, man. Exactly the same thing. There was nothing different there. And I felt like, what is this, you know? And I look, I even compared it to the Madden 22. Same shit. Graphically, same shit. Just
I
the
recommend money.
yeah. You know what his
Yeah.
difference is? Just the John Madden legacy and the rosters. John Madden legacy and rosters, but it's exactly the same shit, man. And I told everybody, guys, just don't bother with this.
Don't even buy the game.
No, dude. And the same thing's gonna happen with the NBA 2K. Same shit, you know.
I'm not paying $100. I was gonna buy the $100. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
My head was like, no, the $90, I'll do it, but not $150.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
not doing
test
that.
this. I'm gonna test to see how well it runs. This tank.
Oh, you're gonna get so pissed off at that NBA game because you have to learn how to shoot.
I always had a problem with using a thumbstick to shoot with that
Now
with
you
that
use
NBA.
the scroll button. You use the scroll on the PlayStation to
Uh-huh.
shoot.
Oh, I
That's
see. I
that's
see.
the tip I can tell you.
I see. How do you like the color of my tank here? Looks like
Let me look at this.
a Lego or some shit.
Let me look at this. Ooh, what the hell?
Look at this. Here I come. Here comes the trouble.
You're like a DX.
Yeah.
That came in Dusty W. Nitro. Nobody knows what that is.
Well, because they're not a real
What the
WWE
fuck?
fans.
Are you having fun doing this tank then? This looks cool. Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm just like going around just fucking up.
Fun times.
So
And you get
game
leveled
maker
up,
should I
actually.
go after first? So
You
who
get
should I
leveled up
choose
when you do this.
to take out? So who should I take out first? You
I
recommend?
think everybody. I'm taking out everyone. I'm just causing as much mayhem as possible.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So this is a fun.
Oh,
See, I like
you
this
just
that you
ran that
unlock this
over,
shit.
too.
Yeah. Level 4, Notary level 4.
Damn.
Uh,
You got the
holy
police
shit.
up your butt now.
Oh yeah. Dude, this is a war zone. Holy shit. Oh my
Yeah, you're
God.
gonna go to the back settings.
I'm gonna be like sitting in a can forever. Oh look, they're sending a helicopter.
I'll try to shoot that down.
I'm gonna try. Got the
I got
helicopter.
too many games. Shit.
They got the armored vehicle now sending. They got the Army National Guard. Fuck.
Oh,
Dude.
it's a Blackhawk.
Uh,
Oh!
holy shit, man.
I'm watching the stream. Nice tank, D size.
Yeah.
The Joker tank looks. I love it.
I love this whole
The
Joker thing I
hoverboard.
did. Holly and Steven, they
Yeah, I
seem
like
to
the
like it, dude.
hoverboard.
They like it. Steven and Holly, they love it. They love the character and the whole thing. But we kind of created it together yesterday. Me, you, Steven, and Holly. We worked on it, and we were like, okay, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah, that's why I love that.
Me too. Look at this. Holy shit. Holy moly.
5 stars.
Dude, they're all coming after me. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta look behind you because they're coming right. Ooh.
I gotta go hide in the desert somewhere. I'm like the most wanted man on the planet.
Shit, yeah.
I love this shit.
Oh.
It's so much fun. Oh my god, look, there's an armored tank.
I'll try to steal
Holy.
that too.
I'm gonna try to escape this, see if I can, what happens if I can escape. I'm gonna get some points, sure. Hopefully they
Oh, you
won't.
went over that car.
Yeah. Holy shit. They're all coming after me. I'm gonna go to the desert. I'm gonna hide. Oh my god, people are losing
If
their
you go to
shit.
the
Look.
desert, then you.
Yeah, that's the best place to hide. They won't be able to catch me there. Going to a different county. What's this little police car gonna do? Come on.
Fun times.
Jeez. They need to stop chasing me, man. It's over.
There's so many games I have to play. Oh.
Going to the desert, baby. Desert.
Oh, they're making a third game of South Park.
I would love to play South Park again, man. I used to play that on Nintendo 64 back in the days. And even on PlayStation 2,
What
but I kind of miss it, man.
the turkey on it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanksgiving one?
I would like to see a Beavis and Butthead, dude. Video game.
Oh, they had that on Sega Gen. I think Sega Genesis.
Dude, what are these developers doing? Go make a Beavis and Butthead video game. What are they doing, dude?
I don't think they can because walking. Those people get pissed because of what they say.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah, the woke shit. You're right. I keep forgetting we're in a different time. We live in a different time and age.
Yeah, I'm not spoiling the first episode, so you guys go watch
Yeah,
Beavis and Butthead.
people need to watch it on Paramount Plus.
Nah. Ah, God. I downloaded too many fucking games.
Well, that's the beauty about the Gamefly.
Shit.
You get to try them all.
Not just that, the ones I bought and I got from Plus.
Too easy.
Too many.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, they send in the tank. A military. Now I'm proper. Oh, they got the Abram. Oh, they got the Abrams tank. Oh, my God, I'm fucked now. Oh, shit.
You should get that one.
I know. I'm going to get it.
Can you steal that or no? You can't steal that.
I think you can unlock it. That's the beauty about this
Ooh.
game. You get to unlock all this shit. I'm gonna hide right here. No one's gonna find me here.
They're gonna. Oh.
I'm gonna hide right here, dude.
They cleared you out. Oh, dude, you got cleared. Bro.
I got cleared, and I got even more points, dude. I'm just kicking ass in this game. I'm just like, yeah, look, man, I'm gonna play this till I get my copy of The Last of Us. I'm not in a hurry, till I get the copy of Last of Us Part 1. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, if I don't get my copy, I'm not gonna be like so mad because people ahead of me probably got theirs.
I have a hoverboard. I got a lot of stuff in this game.
You know what's coming out tomorrow is football, Formula One management.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It looks
Yeah.
good. It looks really good.
But then again, like you said, there's so many games. You know, it's hard to play them all. But
There's
hey,
too
look.
many.
But hey, look, come winter, like January, if there's nothing going on in January, at least you got something to play. You can play that or something. There's this is what I was telling Cameron. Like, there's always going to be games when it's a dry season, like beginning of January. There's not going to be that many games the first month of January till February. We'll get something, but in the first month of 2023, New Year, January, there's not going to be that many games, new games for you to play. But then again, there's going to be all these other games that you haven't played, right? That you will be able to play, like Formula One Management and others, and that's when you play those games. Like I told Cameron, he bought a Elden Ring, and I told him, well, there you go. After you finish Last of Us, after you
Oh,
finish,
I hope he plays it.
but he will play it in January after he finished Last of Us and collects all the trophies, because that's what he's a trophy hunter. After he collects all the trophies in the God of War Ragnarok, right, and finishes all the trophies and some other Assassin's Creed games, then in January he can officially play the Elden Ring. Yeah, he should talk to Deacon about that, because Deacon is the master of the Elden Ring. That guy is just holy shit, man. He played it on the PC, but he's like the master of the Elden Ring. Deacon is like the
I have
master.
a friend. He has a speech impediment. He can't really talk really good.
Yeah.
He was on your show. I think. I forgot his name tag is, but it's Johnny Live. He's a big fan of you.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, Brian, you missed like more than, I think you missed like 5 hours, because we lost the internet, came back, lost the internet, came back. So like 5 hours, and obviously Ginger Hawk didn't show up to apologize. He only showed up with a second account as Dylan, and he paid for it like an idiot. And then Holly, exposed him. That's him. And then we blocked him. So we're officially done with him. We're done with the Ginger Hog. Now he can go make videos about me till the end of time. No one's gonna care. So because he failed to
I'm not gonna watch
apologize.
him.
Yeah, because he had failed to apologize to everybody. He was shitting all over everybody. He was pissing all over everybody, and he failed to apologize. And I'm not gonna wait for him forever. He had his chance, and he didn't want to apologize, and that's it. I was a man enough to apologize. At least I apologized to everyone for this charade. He couldn't. And even though he was shitting and pissing all over everybody. All right, guys, I have to get going. I'll probably take a day off tomorrow, Tuesday. Might come back on Wednesday with this. I said maybe. I said I might take a day off tomorrow, which probably I will. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to play this game. I probably will play the game, but I'm not going to live stream it. But I will take a
Yeah.
day off from live streaming. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to play this game, but I'm going to take a day off from a live streaming, right, Brendan? From live streaming, and then on Wednesday, then you're going to probably see me go live again, play this. You know. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome, brother.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Holly, for stopping in. And Stephen, thank you for being here. We got to wait for you and Dominic to get in. We'll figure something out. Maybe through Discord or something, I can maybe get you in. We'll see. Maybe we can do the Discord instead of a PlayStation Party chat. Maybe we can do that. So I thought maybe that would be a better way.
Xbox has got the Discord.
Yeah. So I might actually do a Discord instead of a PlayStation Party chat. So I don't know. I might do that. We'll figure something out. There's a way. We'll find a way. Discord is definitely the best way to do it, because everyone can go on their phone and just click on Discord, and that's it. So that way you're not dependent on PlayStation. You're not dependent on PlayStation Network. Well,
Sorry.
you're not gonna see me tomorrow, but you're gonna see me probably on Wednesday. I'll be here with Brendan and Cameron and others. Tomorrow
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little day off, like a little day off, and just chill out, you know. And then Wednesday I'll be back. All right, guys.
All right, brother.
Cheers. Thank you. Stay safe. Be good. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Cheers.